like you're standing next to me. You're forever on my mind. You're forever by my side. Won't you hold me closely? I don't wanna fade away. Please just watch over me. It's not easy, but your love is immortal.
Alrighty, hello ladies and gentlemen. My name is Crowns. We're going to be doing a little bit of an apology to get things started because the day is not quite turning out how we would have wanted or expected it to go. That being said, I really hope the game sounds are sounding normal. If it's not sounding normal, please let me know as soon as possible. I cannot hear it well, which is why I think you guys are probably going to be hearing it bad as well. So I'll try to fix that in the background as we go on. But that being said, welcome to the final day of the grand finals of the Clatter of Clans Season 20. In the meantime, you might be seeing the overlays just, changing as the day goes by. So be sure to be ready to witness this one. But that being said, once again, if there's anything up with the stream or, especially with the sound, because I know right now for one, the sound is most likely not as good as it should sound. So please be sure to bring that to my attention. If it is fine, no problem, I can deal with not having that well of a sound in my ear. But apologies to pretty much everyone for the late start. But guess what? Delay, they say, is not denial, because what? Denial is just a river in Egypt. That being said, playing path looking quite good, and the zone would be complementing it to just be as nice as we see that play zone going all the way towards that that north eastern side of the map of Erangel. So nothing too stressful, nothing to really disturb us. Right now we've only got one screen up, so maybe on the second from the second game we might be able to get the second screen back up. We would see about that. But that being said, we have actually seen a whole lot of action come through in the Clatter of Clans. We did see yesterday as well, and to be honest, I'm really looking forward. I mean, one can almost say that 10-11 has taken this one home, but at the same time we did see the likes of FAKEWASTAKEN. This is just me throwing out hope, but we did see the likes of FAKEWASTAKEN actually get themselves up to 40 points as of yesterday. So that kind of gives me a little bit of hope that, maybe that 40 point plus gap that 10-11 have been able to set, maybe they might just be able to close that up. But to be honest, we all know how 10-11 has actually been going into this tournament, especially when it comes to just how strong they've shown or they've showcased their abilities going into this tournament. You can just tell that they're like just proving to be way above or way, farther than the others. But anyway, it's been them having a whole lot of fun. So we really want to see if they would continue on that prowess, on that showing today, or if we're going to see a little bit of the rest of the team looking to stand up. But anyway, hot drops is what we've got going on at the early phases of the game. I've got to increase the brightness because your MCM cannot see Jack, and we're just going to, where is that thing? There it is. Alrighty, yeah, so we've got players out here. I don't know if I actually want to put on my sound on my end, because like I said, it doesn't sound so well, and I'm pretty sure it's going to get very crazy by the time players start to shoot. So I'm going to reduce it for myself just so I don't deafen my ears. But that being said, I cannot move too much because if I move too much, I would probably disconnect myself. But that being said, a little bit of hot drops here and there. 300X Esports finding himself in a hot drop side there of 4B4M. Also find himself in a hot drop with the side there of Scent. Royal Blood also a little bit of a hot drop, but I believe it is just Navy. Just looking for vehicles around the area. Play, FOWLPLAY, and No Rage. Also finding themselves quite close to each other like we did see yesterday. And to be honest, yesterday we saw No Rage show us so much prowess as they were able to overshadow and, you know, take out the players there from FOWLPLAY yesterday. So today, I really want to see how both teams are going to mitigate that and see if they would be able to pull up with, well, if they will be able to rotate in peace, or if they would still, you know, be going for a low lot of, you know, that engagement one more time. It actually did play out well for No Rage yesterday, but we can't really say play out totally well because we did see them lose a couple of players in that engagement. So that being said, fight has already started as we see the DBS getting the thirst onto one of the players there from Scent. And to be honest, Saint Esports, they were a team that I said I would have loved to see today. And or well, to have seen actually in the tournaments really, because they actually are a team that they've shown us, or well, they've been able to consistently make it into the Clatter of Clan finals. So you know, heading into these finals, I was expecting to see if this time they would be able to, you know, finally get it right, get themselves a lot of points up on board. But it's not really looking like it. I have a fly that is disturbing me right now, which is wonderful. But anyway, we're already starting to hear the shots go out. Once again, let me know how those sounds, or how the sounds are sounding. How the sound is sounding. You get the idea. You get the idea. But anyway, let me know if my mic is also a little too loud. I know I was regulating it the other day, but I don't know how well I regulated it. But anyway, that is that. We're going to start fixing up some things because I do not have all that I need to get this running. So we're just going to have me up there, and we're going to just... You guys are going to watch magic right now. Maybe, maybe not. Let's see. All right, so we're going to just select that. Game 1. I really hope. Okay, there we go. Yay, look at that. Clatter of Clans on your screen. Don't even play, bro. You know what? I feel like someone else should share it in the chat so I don't say it. But I'm a flipping streaming genius, bro. Don't even play with me. But anyway. That being said, Clatter of Clans out there on your screen. We're going to be editing that as we go. But this is game 1 in Erangel on the final day. We're already starting to see the players there from 4B4M. Pressure the side there of Saint Esports a little bit. Just to kind of apply that pressure. And here comes the rest of the team. The vehicle might just be suffering a little bit of a hit for that one, as Rich does find himself a couple of shots, but will get taken down by Zylo from the top of the hill. Ascent, we're able to have one player on the off angle, but here comes Mustafi, gets in some of the knocks and is able to find one more. From Mustafi down to 1 HP, Lord is going to find that knock, and it is now down to a 2v1. Ascent, I've been able to pull this one well. And the third, oh, the player with the DBS is absolutely wonderful. Zyview, you are absolutely wonderful. Support cannot be defined any better. That is a very beautiful nade up to the top. Not quite able to find the knock. And Lord, he's got yet another. And the grenades coming in through. It's a 2v1. No, this was too beautiful. Zylu, XY you are an absolute beast of a teammate. You are the definition of support, because that was absolutely wonderful. Pulled in at the perfect time, got all 4 eliminations with the mini 14. Support does not go better than that. And this is, oh, it is orgasmic, it is beautiful. You deserve your flowers, to be honest. To be really, really honest, that is very, very impressive. Dream Team and Rage Shield looking to go at it out there on the rotations. They're out there on the Gatka field, and we already see the IGL there for Rage Shield going down early. It's going to be Lola finding that knock as we start to see the rest of Rage Shield get shot at from the side. Quality looking for a little bit of a grenade, but here comes the push from the side. Slinger falls to that fall. Shots actually from Flower C as Danny Brown finds that knock up onto side X, and the side of Dream Team already getting this one wrong, as now they're down to 2 players. It's a 3v2. Grenades currently being sent by Quality. Not going to be able to find Lola for the time being, at least not yet. So continue to see more grenades be sent out. Not quite able to find the knock. And Rage Shield, we just have to push this. Remember, in this world of DBS, you want to be pushing as a 3-man squad, not as just a 2-man squad. So you know that DBS can be absolutely monstrous in the hands, or well, in the right hands. And to be honest, even in the wrong hands, it could be just as devastating. Who knows? Maybe I'm not even live to the right channel. Hey, I believe I'm live. Let me just go check just to be sure. I would be actually paid if anybody missed that sense push. It was absolutely wonderful. It was orgasmic. It was mind blowing, and that is exactly what we always ask from the teams. And I'm glad to see that they're able to pull that one off. But anyway, okay, my sound is the one that is sounding weird, not the game sound. Sorry, guys. Okay, so my mic is the one that is acting up, and I'm just going to try and switch that right now. Ooh, nice grenades though, as we see. Oh no, wait, why is Rage nading themselves? Foul play. Oh no, they actually continued on that fight, and this is actually looking like a cat and mouse chase, as no Rage now, down to just the one. Guys, 1 second. I'm gonna try to fix my audio. I'm trying to think of what could be making my mic sound that bad. I've got a gain on it. Try to change that, do that. I know that was most likely not changing anything, but anyway, Deji, it's always when I stream you. Every time when I cast you, when I stream you, Deji, you do this. You do this. Anyway, I'm out of here. I am out of here. 10-11 does seem to be in a little bit of a rotational skirmish with the side of 300X Esports. So we can already start to see Jim take a couple shots towards the side there of 10-11. Not quite able to find any of those shots to connect just yet. As we start to see them start to draw closer. I've been able to finally identify who all the members are. Solo Esports also find themselves in the vicinity though, as they're getting shot out from behind. It's Invincibles coming in through for the third party of the century, as Sean X did do a lot of shots onto Indiags, but not quite able to find any knocks just yet. Choco getting shot out from the side, but here comes Cisco to find a little bit of the knock. Indiags returning the fire, but the Uzi comes through clutch. Choco though does get falling from behind, but here comes 300X Esports from the side, as it is Pogba looking to find a little bit of shots, but is he going to be able to take it? Spots the player in the buggy, being a little bit hesitant, awaiting the move. One more. Just one more. Not quite able to find it, at least not for the time being, as the rest of Solo Esports would be able to get out of there. I'm going to just do this. No, not mini player, actually. Bring it back up. And I'm going to turn off that. I'm pretty sure my sound is not good, but I'm going to be, I'm actually going to be fixing up my network as we go on. But anyway, 300X already losing one player there to 10-11. And to be honest, I really don't know if 10-11 are down to push this one. Actually, they are. And they would look for that knock. And Metro too much looking to go for a little bit of a chase now, as they're currently looking for that player there from 300X Esports. Not quite able to find anybody, as Pogba still on the top of the hill trying to look for a little bit of damage to do, but would not be able to find any. The third slots come through. It's going to be a GG well played. Rage Shield, on the other hand, able to take out the remaining players there from Dream Team. I do not know how many players they lost in that engagement. They lost 2, but small price to pay for salvation. No, we'll take it like that. I pretty much know what could fix this, but I don't want to do it because I don't know what is going to. I don't know what is going to mess up. But anyway, movements coming in through 300X Esports. Not quite able to find that perfect rotation for the time being. They're getting shot at by everyone, and that is 4RK actually doing in the damage onto them as they make their moves across the fields. FOWLPLAY also making that move into the zone. 3 eliminations already up, courtesy of No Rage. As we start to see the rotations coming in through, looks like 300X again running into yet another team. They're not quite able to get this rotation sorted, as they're just driving all around the map. This is sad. This is very, very sad. But hey, they're making it. It does look like they will be going towards the school area. Might be able to get a little bit of a breathing space. And it's a good thing. And I can pretty much understand that rotation coming through from them. I don't think you're going to get shot at by 10-11 and or you're going to get one knock to 10-11 and you just want to continue lurking around. So, yeah. Why am I seeing things like hack in my chat? Bro got banned. Someone got banned. How did I miss that? I don't even know, bro. Anyway, we move. My sound is still off, and I'm pretty sure about that one. Is my sound not off? Wait, guys, tell me though. Does my voice sound broken? I want to know if it is just me that is having these issues or no. Please and thanks. But anyway, if it is just me, I pretty much know what it is, and I'm just going to stick with it to the end of the game. Hopefully I can manage. But anyway, we're already starting to hear shots coming in through from behind. I asked people to tell me if my sound is nice. You people are, yeah, doing somebody's hacking. Now, wow. Eh? So much for fans. Anyway, it's starting to get a little bit hot in here, so I'm just going to you know, help myself. I know it's ironic for me to say it's getting hot in winter, but I always say I'm trying not to move too much so I don't mess up this setup that I've been able to do. But anyway, for Arcado, looking to take a couple of shots from 10-11 there. They do have one knock onto Q-Gang Uni, and 10-11 already getting into vehicles. It does look like they are coming in through for the crash there, and Fex now currently being brought into the mix. Good to see that there's still one normal human being in 10-11, you know, somebody that has not changed his name, the weird thing. But anyway, final boss going to be the first man in line. He's got a grenade looking sick. Molotov upstairs. A grenade to follow suit. Boom, boom. And there is the knock. 10-11 coming in through from the side. X-ray looking to be on the outside. Final boss looks for a couple of shots. Does not quite find the knock. As the rest of 10-11 come through, storming in. As they're looking for some shots. Shaq 4boy outside in the background. Looking for the knock. Cannot find it. Surfer falls. Metro too much. Pushing up. Current frag leader. Looking for a little bit of a knock. As he's tracing that player with the grenade. And the grenades are doing so much work. As one more player there from 4RK falls. 10-11 looking for more. Sends the grenade in, does a little bit of tick damage. DBS has been wielded as the weapon of choice by Metro too much, as he looks for a little bit of an off angle. Another grenade now currently being prepped up, and we're looking at it go towards the back of the fence. Players moving, doesn't quite find the knock. Boom, boom to the face, and 10-11 complete the wipe onto 4RK. 5 eliminations to go alongside it, and final boss was onto something else. We know that player when he starts to using those grenades, and he is absolutely wonderful with it. Minus one rebel looking to be around the shelter boot camps, looking for a little bit of shots, not quite able to find it, at least not yet, as FOWLPLAY also make their way into the vicinity. One would think it's almost wild mode. It does look like FOWLPLAY are able to find themselves in the compound just outside the library, holding a little bit of a speed there. Kind of enjoy it. Hopefully it doesn't come back to bite them in the behind. Starting to see those shots coming through. Rich holding it up on Pochinki Hill. Definitely a good play. They definitely want to make use of that position for as long as possible. You know how strong that position could be. 10-11 right now, taking shots at pretty much anything that moves. Anything that moves is what they're out here shooting at. We just love to enjoy that one. Sent looking to make their rotation in from the southern edge as we await that next zone shift. Seeing it close up little by little. No Rage, still having that one player in the blue zone. Not too much that he can do, just has to grab as much points as possible. So we await that next zone shift. Does it go south? Yes, it does go south. Pretty sure the side here of Rage Shoot are going to be happy about this position that they were able to hold. Still be able to capitalize on that one. Potato Hill is where I would expect to see about 2 more teams. Maybe the side here of Royal Academy, and maybe a little bit of Navy SEALs to hold that position, and, you know, maybe go for a little bit of a fight there. But it looks like 10-11 are having interest in that position first. Once again, it is a quite strong position. Royal Academy also looking to eye that position for the time being, as here comes the scouting being done by Final Boss. I think he's gotten the memo that he needs. 10-11 now have that information that they ever so await. And it's a question of how they want to play it. They are looking to go up the top of the hill, looking for that flank angle, as Shadow has himself in an off angle. Might just get spotted. Final Boss is definitely aware of that player. Just got to love that proactivity, trying to bait that player to make a couple shots now. Now looking for that little bit of an off angle, but Shadow is not going to be having it though. Getting into that vehicle and wants to drive away, but Show Meat is quite close to him. I'm going to allow him go because they've ultimately gotten what they wanted. That position up there on Potato Hill. But anyway, it does look like other teams are looking to come through. Fake was taken. We saw them have a very great run yesterday. They're out here now. doing a couple of shots now. You do see them looking to lurk around the outskirts there of Royal Academy. I'd like to see how well they're going to play that one. Scent holding on that southern edge. It does look like -1 will be heading closer and closer to them as FOWLPLAY look to be crashing onto the side here of 300X Esports. They are getting shot at for the time being. They've gotten that memo. And they're moving right now. Oh, back tire is gone. Here comes the spin. Solo trying to force it through, but it's only a matter of time before the players there from Navy Seals or uprooting from that vehicle. And indeed they will. FOWLPLAY now down to one player, or down by one player, as they try to make it into the zone. But here comes, whoa, what is the push going up on here as we start to see FAKEWASTAKEN take some shots towards the side there of 10-11 though. 10-11 already down by one player. It's going to be Metro going down. And 10-11 finding themselves that redemption of a knock there. But to find out one knock onto one of the players there from Royal Academy. And we're pulling over back. See where else we've got a little bit of engagement coming in through. That was a thirst. And FAKEWASTAKEN currently trying to just do play a little bit more aggressive than we saw them do yesterday. Yesterday we saw them play back to the basics, get those rotations done, try to make sure you're in the good positions, and you know, find yourself the knocks. Oh, lie down, bro. Thank you. Thank you, Osiris. Anyway, all that matters is that it went to lie down. My sound is okay. My game sound is okay. My own microphone is good. Okay, that's nice. I know what the problem is. I'm not gonna fix it right now. I'm just gonna let it go. I'm gonna run the entire day with it. I just need to disconnect something and reconnect it back. Actually, I don't need to though. I can actually just change that, but I'm not in the mood, to be honest. I swear I'm actually not just in the mood. I love it. Anyway, FAKEWASTAKEN though, having a little bit of Real Academy players drive around them, and I like the fact that Real Academy are making use of the little bit of zone advantage that they have right now. Because to be honest, I can hear myself breaking, right? But I think it's just my headphones and the inputs, and I know when that happens. But so I'm actually not in the mood to give you guys the backstory. Today we're actually losing a whole lot of teams quite quickly. We're down to already 11 teams. I did praise many of the teams yesterday for being able to play and hold on to positions, stay alive onto those later phases. But right now we're just in phase 4, and we're already seeing you know, all these teams lose players one after the other. Sent Esports down on the southern edge of the circle once again. Xylo or XYLO was on something else. That fight was just too good. We do get another zone shift, and to be honest, I see RAGE having a very good game in this one. I'm expecting them to come and hold these this set of buildings here in Pochinki just at the end. FOWLPLAY has also got quite a good position in that zone. 10-11 on Potato Hill. Once again, you cannot go wrong with that position, to be honest. And right now they still have a little bit of that chunk of the zone from that eastern edge. Can still do a little bit of damage or walk down the hill, do a little bit of damage onto the side there of FOWLPLAY. But anyway, RAGE already making their rotation. I really hope they've got what I got in mind, and to be honest, given that IGL Roach is down, I would not be too surprised if they make it into Pochinki. And to be honest, okay with where they've gone through so far, gives them access to those regions that are outside. If anything comes to anything, they would be able to play these regions, although it's kind of troublesome to leave, but given that they're a two-man squad, they can man this position for the time being. Anyway, 300X looking to look for a little bit of head drop, but Levi, that buggy, I promise you, buggy is one of the slyest vehicles in this game, because the car would leave you alone. Like, it would actually leave you alone. It's so not fair. But anyway, that is going to be Levi going down. I believe those two airdrops were just too beautiful, too promising for his liking, and well, you do know the love for airdrop is the beginning of I don't know, we'll complete that code soon. But anyway, Unsullied Army was able to hit 1,000 followers yesterday, or sorry, 1,000 subscribers. So to be honest, even before I asked you to subscribe, I'm going to say thank you first for being a part of the Unsullied family. Try lucky my inner Bobruski. Anyway, it's a whole lot of rotational skirmishes though coming in through as 10-11 get started with Royal Blood. Royal Blood, no, not quite able to get that rotation just perfect, at least for the time being. Run over those come through though, as Steph with the DBS might be looking for the thirst first. Boom, boom, one, but Steph wields it better. And that is going to be Fex seeing the floor there, as Royal Blood reduced the 10-11 players down to 1. And now it's just going to be final boss, really the final boss, to hold on the fort for 10-11. And watch a clutch play coming in through from Steph there. To be honest, if not for Steph, where them for B. But anyway, that DBS was absolutely wonderful though. Smacking it into the faces there of 10-11 of FX, sending it back home and packing. They do have an eye on final boss there, who's just holding it up on that eastern edge of the circle as Fake was taking. Anticipates, awaits the visitors, the move coming in through from Royal Academy as they start to send the grenades. One grenade is down, make that two. Osiris down on the floor, has to grab a revive. But I believe, yeah, has to be revived, but would go down as Smoker and Crimson looking to find a way into that zone. Still raining some shots, and this is what we do not like about these circles, because there is so many angles that you can get shot at from. Royal Academy squad trying to pull off an Alpha 7 with a grenade, but Navy SEALs are not having it. Sends them packing with immediate effect as that zone does move again. 10-11, I said 10-11. Rage Shield looking to have a very good position as they're still holding up in the zone, but now they have a whole lot of teams looking to eye their position. Here comes XY Low. We did see that play quite wonderfully well earlier in the game. Might just be able to do a little bit of shots. 10-11 finds their way into Pochinki as final boss drives across the fields of Pochinki, makes it into a building, but he has to fight with the players there from Solo Esports. DBS in their hands, going to send 10-11 packing, and that is going to be 10-11 out, but we still move. Rage Shield holding on to their position down there towards the south as they anticipate the visitors. Saint Esports quite close to them. Same thing can be said about -1-6 or -1 Rebel as they hold on. We're down to the final 9 squads. 300X Esports still alive. Not too many eliminations up on board. But right now, we have to pull up to the side there of Navy going up against Fake Was Taken. Grenades already been sent as Navy lose 1. Fake Was Taken looking to come in through for the push. Finks getting shot at. Doesn't quite go down just yet. And you looking for some shots. Doesn't find it yet. The third party really imminent. And it's going to be working in through as Royal Blood find the first knock onto the side of Fake Was Taken. Navy SEALs trying to hold on to their fort as Akaza down to just the 1 HP. Rogue Baby in the floor. Looking for a little bit of shot as Shakid looking to ward off the players there from Royal Blood. It's going to be looking for a little bit of that knock. Doesn't quite find it just yet. And we saw Royal Blood too yesterday get themselves a winner chicken dinner on the map there of Vikendi. So we do know that they know how to play this game in terms of positioning. They're holding quite a strong one, but they need to clear this fight as quickly as possible. Rogue Baby spots that move in the vehicle. Doesn't quite go for the shots just yet as Akaza makes it behind the vehicle. Safe and sound. Shots coming in through as Rogue Baby looks for the shots through the window, but none to be found just yet. Akaza holding up behind that vehicle. Still has a whole lot of HP to work with. The grenade from Akaza lands onto Akaza, takes Akaza down. Nubinho now, the last player left. Rogue Baby spots that player out there, looking to grab a couple of eliminations before that blue zone starts to chunk up all the HP. Shahid now, last player left, just as we saw yesterday, to pull down the, or to hold down the fort for the side here of Fake Was Taken, but he has to move into the zone, driving in that UAZ. He's going to have to drive across the fields, and he's gotten spotted by all the teams. Shots coming in through, makes it somewhere in. Still a little too close to that vehicle as the blue zone does engulf him, and I believe that's going to be a GG. Well, oh, still alive. This man is allergic to going down. Don't even play with him. Through the field is going to be Shahid, running and crouching, dancing and turning, making it in. He makes it in. He makes it in. Shahid using a little bit. Oh no, he spots him though, and he just has to hope though. Oh no, he's getting third party. That's a good nade though. Up onto Nubinho. It lands. It does it. Shahid once again, just like yesterday. He's doing it again. He's doing it again. To be honest, Shahid, if Fake Was Taken, finish second place, or even, to be honest, if they even finish in the top 3, I think they owe it to you. Anyway, Royal Blood dropping like flies as the side of FOWLPLAY engulfed them with the numbers and the aggression. From the side is going to be the S12K to seal the deal, as our FOWLPLAY looking to hold up 8 eliminations. Going into today's game, FOWLPLAY were seated in 10th position, and right now they're holding up with 8th. Jahad saying look how empty the middle of the circle is, but do you know the center of the circle as of that point was pretty much open fields. The solos though, they are the ones that get the zone for the time being, and everyone in Pochinki now has to fight for their lives. Danny Brown spots that player there from Senti Sport as Zach enters the vehicle with immediate effect. Danny Brown still spraying towards that angle, doesn't quite find enough. There really is no place to play. There's 7 teams still alive. This is phase 7. Oh, sorry, phase 6. And it does look like M1 -1 are pushing up closer towards the side here of Solo Esports, who are looking for an exit out of Pochinki here. Same thing can be said about Sense Esports as they get into the vehicles, looking to make that exit. And to be honest, this is not going to be a very good rotation. FOWLPLAY should have a feud day here right now, but there is no hay bills for them to play with. Erangel 2.0 not quite coming in clutch. Lone Wolf goes for a couple of shots, doesn't quite find it. Shahid now, he's the one to welcome all of these players as he's just behind his hay bill. Knows he cannot make too much noise as we start to see the chaotic fight. -1, lose 1, make that 2. Blue Zone gets 1 from Solo Esports, but Metri Boy, he's able to make it into the zone. 300x Pogba win is still somewhere in that circle. -1, able to survive with 2 as they send Solo Esports parking. Rage Shield down to the 1 in Danny Brown. The slither of HP is all he has to work with. Goes prone in the smoke. Doesn't quite get spotted by Lone Wolf just yet. Revives, HP bars from both sides. Needs to be reloads. Or really needs to be getting back up as Shahid now starts to do the damage. A beautiful grenade up onto Sent. It's going to send one down. And Danny Brown now working with the smokes. Lone Wolf trying to see if he can grab the revive. Sent. Lord is trying to find a couple of shots in here. Sends out a couple smokes. A stun grenade also towards the side here of Rage Shield. Doesn't quite find it as 300x Pogba win. Gets that thirst onto one of the players there from FOWLPLAY. Lone Wolf gets his HP back up. Danny Brown grabs that revive, looking for the player in the smoke. He's in the FPP mode. Lone Wolf takes a couple of shots. Danny Brown goes prone, but he's going to fall as the side here of Lone Wolf. Able to get that elimination. 10 to the side here of FOWLPLAY. Once again, Shahid is still alive. He has the zone. He's been doing the damage. As -1 though. Very close. Just right there towards his right hand side. As FOWLPLAY now needs to snake it into the zone. Sent Esports needs to grab a revive. Xylo low on HP, but now will be back up, resurrected and brought back to life. And this is why we love the open field finishes. -1 have got a very good position right now. They have the zone, they have that angle, and they can play with it. Zetsudo doesn't quite spot Shahid just yet. He wouldn't see him, not even with a third party view. Because it is that player is just prone in the floor. There's a little bit of an elevation advantage on towards the side of Shahid though. Lone Wolf still looking for a couple of shots though. Playing with the smokes as Shahid now takes some shots. Finds one of the players there from -1. We're going to go aerial for this one. FOWLPLAY able to make use of that one. Gets into the zone. It's Lone Wolf. I don't think he has any more meds to work with. Actually he does. He has 4. 2 full medkits too to work with as well. And Shahid has been a thorn in the flesh towards the side there of every team here. Sense drawing closer, but Lone Wolf stands up, pops and finds the knock. Goes for the instant test as follows and goes back prone. Love the play. It's a 1v1, v1, v2. 4 teams left, -1. Grabs their revive. Now they are aware of Shahid's position. But here is the final zone. 10 seconds and it's gonna close up on everyone. -1 still have a good spot. Xylo is behind that buggy. He's close to the buggy, playing with it. Shahid now crawling into open fields though. Here's the shot there from Xylo as Xylo spots on roll. Stands up to take the shot. Shahid finds the knock. Get the shot up from the side, goes prone, but but Shahid can only find himself a second place finish for the side there of Fake was taken, but nonetheless, it was a good showing from the side there of Shahid once more. -1 from the bottom of the boards, getting themselves a winner chicken dinner. 4 eliminations to go alongside it. 14 points would really go a long way for them. Fake was taken in second with 8 eliminations. Sent Esports third place with Xylo grabbing 6 elims, but only able to finish in 3rd position for the team. Not a bad showing, to be honest. FOWLPLAY in 4th position with, I believe that was 11 elimination. Lone Wolf doing a whole lot, proving and living up to the name. 300x Esports in 5th with 1. Rage Shield 6th position with 4 elims. Solo Esports in 7th position with 5, Royal Blood in 8th position with 2, Navy Seals in 9th with 6, Side of 1011 in 10th position with, I believe that is 7 eliminations, Royal Academy in 11th with none, Rage Shield in 12th with none, 4RK in 13th with 1, Side of Dream Team in 14th with 2, Cisco and the rest of Invincibles in 15th with 1, and 16th place is going to be 4B4M going out early with 1 elimination to their name. I'm just gonna do this because that is actually me breaching some rules in an NDA. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that was a game and a half. That one I enjoyed thoroughly, to be honest. And where are my eyes, really? But hey, that was absolutely wonderful. What a way to end the game. -1 Rebel able to grab themselves the winner chicken dinner, so you've got to give them their flowers for that one. I really enjoyed the play from them. Jesse's gonna swallow me because I did not put overlay, so I'm just gonna do it while I can, or while I'm here. That was an intense finish coming in through, and to be honest, one has got to really give Shahid his accolades for his survival skills, really, because that player has just been able to lift that team in times when it looks like things are all and over for them, and he just stands up from somewhere where nobody knows, and he's able to do the damage there. So really, you just have to admire, you just have to really admire how that player is able to play and survive. To be honest, like I said, that survival skill, it's just something else. Having that instinct, knowing when to shoot, when not to shoot, was absolutely wonderful. He did try to do a little bit of damage onto the side there of M1 -1. But unfortunately not enough, which is why we always emphasize that you do need those numbers to work with. But unfortunately not as much numbers for that player to work with, but still able to clutch a 2nd place finish for the team. You just love to see that one. But ladies and gentlemen, that was game 1 of the final day done and dusted. I'm going to do all of this adjustment somewhere in the background. I'll be going in through for a quick break. Actually, before we go for a break, we're just going to set that up too. We'll be going for a quick break, and we will be right back. I think it's going to be about 5 to 10 minutes. I don't know. But we will be back with more Clatter of Clans Season 20 action. And I'll see you guys soon. Just give me one moment while I prep up the stream or the place I'm sending you guys to. Hey, perfect. Anyway, bye-bye. Bye. Just because I can.
Try to take me down, 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 down. Try to lift me up, but above. I will stop the time crashing through my mind. Let's try to get up beyond. A digital breeze from cybernet seas. We may not make it out of the bay. Just unwind, it doesn't matter anyway. Try not to freeze or throw away the keys. The predator is now the prey. Things could be different. Things could be alright. Things could be innocent when dark becomes light. We're online, ready to fire away. Powered by a dream, connected to a screen. The revo's in 4K. Digital breeze from cybernet seas. We may not make it out of the bay. Just unwind, it doesn't matter anyway. Trying to freeze.
I can really hear my sound struggling from my end. Anyway, I gas plug my phone. Another trouble. Another trouble. Hey! And I was trying not to touch that dongle. Yeah! 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 I got it. Alright, my game is lagging a bit, but I'm just gonna manage the sound. I don't even know which one was worse. Maybe the last one or this one, but let me know if the sound is sounding normal or if everything is okay. And I know you guys cannot hear me, so I'm just typing it in advance because I know you guys wouldn't be able to hear me. But anyway, 4RK, looking to be in a little bit of a hot drop with this idea of Cent Esports. We did see Cent Esports in a hot drop in Erangel, and they did seem to hold down the area quite well. So far, though, looking for a little bit of shots onto this idea of Cent Esports. Does do a little bit of damage though, not enough to find the knock just yet. No triumph. Nice grenade though for RK. I really love the proactivity. He's moved. What? Oh, wait a minute. He actually did get damage done. Oh, love to see that one. Bait him. Just stop. Yes, nice one. Yes, bait has been taken. Aye, maybe not fully shy. You packed it. He packed that. Wait a minute. No, there is no way. There is really no way. Okay. I'm really trying to see what. Oh, there is a way. I was wondering why he dropped one of his weapons. But he dropped the M16 to pick up the ultimate squad wiper, the shredder. None of that but the M249. I remember that when that gun used to be a big deal. But sigh. I really kind of like what Surfer is doing though, trying to bait Lord to make that move. Another player just got banned again. It's a small letter R. So we're just gonna keep our eye out and look for who is inactive in the game. Anyway, 4RK though, looking to make that move. And we're starting to see the shots coming in through. It's a hot drop push. Shark Boy on the off angle. Looks for a little bit of shots. Doesn't quite find it, but here comes the Lord. Looking to find a little bit of an off angle. But Lord now down to 1 HP. Switches over to the UMP. Gets it done. Or make that a Tommy gun to get it done, as that gun is still a shredder in its own right. As X-Ray looking to activate his JP card, but Cent Esports, when it comes to defending hot drops, I think they've got that covered. But 300X looking to go up against this idea of No Rage Esports. But kind of, I believe it was one of the players there from No Rage that actually did get banned, and I believe it's probably going to be Deji there, because Hader is still up and making a couple of moves. Deji's out there just prone. Bad Boy is here making a move, and Fatal is also getting revived. But Deji, on the other hand, not quite able to move for the time being. It's just stuck on that position. But yeah. Okay. No. There was just one. There was just one in the Erangel game. But right now, this is another one. And M16. They are so quick to come back to the chat to go, yeah, another one. I'm just going to message Kinney. Uh-oh, shots coming in through though. Fatal does get knocked one more time. And I think Fatal, you might just want to do what Deji's doing here, because it's working for him. It's working for him. You might as well try it, you know? Because Deji's still very much alive. Even though he's been removed from the game for the time being. I'm being told on their side that it was a network ban. Yeah, no worries. And that is why I texted, I know you can't hear me, I fixed it. Alright, finally, Deji does get spotted in the floor. It's going to be one free elimination as the off angle has been found by 300x. Bad boy falls, and it's just going to be Hater to hold down the fort now for the side here of 300x Esports. If he finds one knock, he knows he's going to be happy about it. And indeed, he will find the knock up onto Jimmy as that Jimmy does fall down to his leader of HP. There is absolutely no survival for him as Hater getting shot out from behind. Spitting White has to go prone. Looks for the shot towards him, but it's the micro Uzi, and he's going to fall to Putin. 4 eliminations onto the side of 300x Esports, but they did lose one player in all of that, so sadly. Anyway, Royal Blood up here as a full squad holding up as we see Bump just driving, hearing those drive arounds coming in through from foul play. They see the rest of the team. They're not quite taking the shots just yet, waiting for that clean shot. And here comes the shot. Crusader is the one taking so much damage, but his HP bar only chunks down by a minimum, not quite going down just yet. And I think if I were to be foul play, seeing that these guys were not able to uproot me from the vehicle, I would stop and actually take the fight. But anyway, Crusader's vehicle is on fire, and Lone Wolf is like, I don't know, bro, you be safe, bro. Oh, Lone Wolf, give me content. Let's do this. Give her. One more. Oh, no. One more. Ra, please pick him. I'm begging you to pick him. Yes. Funde. Oh, no. Oh, it's a huge glitch. Damn it. Anyway, Crusader, though, has 2 players there from the side there of Royal Blood just right behind him. Thankfully, he's got big. Oh, stop it. Don't pick me. Don't even play with this man. Don't even pick him. Stop it. That is rough play. He doesn't like the sound of that joke, you know. Crusader down Steph. Oh, A-man looking for his own. Gets into that vehicle, wants to leave. And oh, Crusader spots it. Goes for the shots. I guess you can only not pick him. Drive in front of him and you're fine. Anyway, foul play. Still have just 2 players in the vicinity. 96 does come through for a little bit of a reinforcement. But that's about it. Nobody does. Oh, man. I swear. Crusader, leave these people. You see this? You see your teammates. Foul play. They are bad people. Look at all of them. They got into vehicles and they left. They're like, be safe, bro. Station 5 is not even having it. He was already driving away. Damn, bro. Anyway, Crusader, though, still trying to hold on as a solo here. The revive did come through as A-man. Currently looking for a little bit of the off angle. And I like the play coming in through from Crusader here. Just trying to give himself a little bit more cover with the smokes there. As A-man, though, does stand up from the side. I don't think Crusader is aware of that position just yet. The A-man is going to stand up to pop, takes a couple of shots. Here comes Station 5 for the support. Finally, I feel like that support was lagging a little bit, and this is going to be a very sexy nade. And I don't know why he didn't go for the nade at first. But anyway, that's a good nade up onto Crusader and Station 5. Lands up, does a little bit of damage, and there's another one. This one definitely has to seal the deal. Boom, lands, but the HP bars are already back up. Crusader not quite able to spam that nade down there. And I think Lone Wolf really needs to handle this position being held by Steph. And that is what I would have expected FOWLPLAY to have been doing all the time. But it does look like they're looking for their own off angle as one of the players there from FOWLPLAY does fall. Steph finds the knock up onto Crusader. And A-man is going to find that knock up onto FOWLPLAY, onto Station 5. And FOWLPLAY really did not play this one well. I think they wanted to do a quick pickup, but there was not enough smokes to assist in that move. And I think here comes the part where you just have to count your losses and leave, lick your wounds. Because there's no point taking this engagement anymore. Young people in the chat, please relax. It was network. It was network. But anyway, Lone Wolf is really looking for that Car 98 shot. But I think you're better off in an M24 in this part, or in this position. But yeah. To be honest, I really don't know. Like, I feel like FOWLPLAY could have sent players to that position quite earlier. They kind of wasted time. Steph's angle was the one. And this is the thing. Your enemy has an off angle that is affecting one of your player. Not just any off angle. It is actively affecting one of your player. You know, Lone Wolf or Crusader already did get a knock up onto Steph. What I expected was that all those driving around was going to be them countering that, or you know, looking for a solution to Steph. But unfortunately, they just weren't able to. But anyway, Lone Wolf now is gonna get tagged up by Steph once more, and 96 will just be like, this is just a little too far, you know. And I don't want it to look like I'm beating them up or blaming them, but to be honest, it's kind of sad, because really it was just misplayed, you know. They were supposed to handle Steph's position, get behind Steph, get that knock, and you already have the advantage. Whatever angle, you know, 96, because it seems like they were waiting for 96 to get to that off angle before they start taking the shots. And, you know, eventually did not play out well for them. But 96 does seem to be onto something, though. Does find himself one knock onto the side here of Royal Blood. Now, it does look like the revive will be coming in through as 96 continues to look for that tick damage. Not going to be able to find it just yet. Still takes the shot though. A-Man also trying to let his own shots fly. 96, you're just supposed to be peeking, you know. That is the damage that needs to be done. And the full send already coming in through from Steph and Raven, flying through the air. 96 has got the DBS. That is all he needs. But he exposes to the off angle and does get tagged up. Steph though, 3 eliminations, a 3-piece onto the side there of foul play. You love to see that one. Metro and the rest of 10-11 down there in the center of the circle as they're holding a very, very strong position. Can't get up here without vehicles, but they do not have snipers to work with. And this is one of the games where I would have expected, oh, Fex is here. Does he have a sniper? Nah, we need to really discuss about Fex sniping days, you know. It's to be a time when you say your mates they use 677 MS clutch, you reach your turn, they ban you. Why are you people like this? Why are you people actually like this? For you all that are new to PUBG Mobile, yes, you do get banned sometimes. You get, not, I wouldn't call it banned, you get suspended for about 10 minutes when your network is bad. So you really there is something like a network ban, and that seems to be what might have happened. But anyway, rotations is what we're going to be seeing come through. Given the way the teams played Miramar yesterday, I expect to see a lot of teams alive towards the end of the circle. My ring light is actually shining light to my eye, and I don't like it, so I'm just going to turn it off. Sorry, guys. Oh, Choco! Will no, how have I missed it? The IGL for the team here of Invincibles, looking to be back and with a bang. It's got weapons. It's the AWM in hand, and it's going to be Rage Shield. While I believe we still won't pick ammo. You know, we heard that, you know, they increase the damage on the bolt action, and you can shoot 2 people with 1 bullet. And to be honest, that would have been a very sick shot if they actually got that done. But anyway, it did look like Rage Shield lost one, or maybe not Rage Shield, but the team actually did lose 1 player to the side of Invincibles. Do not know who, at least not yet. As we're starting to see rotations coming in through from pretty much all the teams, or maybe not all the teams, actually just 3 of the teams here. -1 down to just 2, or if not just 1 player now. Okay, yeah, they're down to 2. Navy SEALs looking to drive around their vicinity there, as we see Nubinio just driving closer and closer to that compound being held by -1, and it's gonna. Is it stopping? I think he heard those footsteps, and he's just driving away, waiting for them to shoot at him. And indeed, they shoot at him, and that is exactly what he needed. Talk about a scout. But it does look like Navy SEALs do not want to stop on that one. They're just going to keep driving on as our Rage Shield returns the favor, though. They're able to find themselves that 1 knock, and we can already see them getting into vehicles. That is all they needed. And I believe, was that knock up onto the side of Invincibles? Yes, it was, as Irony is the one who's down right now. Invincibles not quite rushing for that revive just yet, but now they are, and they lose their high ground. The only thing that would have prevented Rage Shield from crashing you people successfully. Oh my god, you guys tire me sometimes, you know. And now Cisco is looking for the way back up to the top of that building. It's a little too late now. Rage Shield not completely crashing because of that that benefit of doubt that revive would have come through. Sean X though from behind. Danny Brown has also got a little bit of an off angle, and I do not know if he's going to be able to spot Sean X on that move. I don't think he's aware of it now. I think he sees him now. Definitely has to have. He must have now. Oh wait, there's a lot of ridge lines actually. So yeah, Cisco cannot actually go up to the top of the hill. Danny Brown just trying to make sure that his back is covered. As the rest of Rage Shield. Now Rage Shield, you're holding. Okay, good. Roach already did form up. Danny Brown still holding that off angle. Quality, looking for a little bit of an angle. They're expecting that there is a team on the top of that hill, which is a nice, it's a good thought process. Unfortunately, there isn't. That next zone is going to determine Rage Shield's next move. Does go up towards the north. 10-11 having a very strong position. Same thing can be said about 300X. Senti Sport holding a very sexy split up towards the northeastern edge. Love to see that one as the shots now starts to come through. Sean X finds that knock up onto Roach. And that is one player down for Rage Shield. Now they know who they're up against. Wonderful thirst coming in through, and that is good defense. The grenade coming in through. Danny Brown, why are you still there? Get in the vehicle! You're down by one player. That angle is not doing anything at all. Get off the off angle. Look for another place, or perhaps form up on the rest of your teammates. Anyway, I don't understand the pressure, so I'm going to allow it. The rest of Invincibles looking for the top of the building now. At least now finding their way to the top of the building is the only way Danny Brown would be able to shoot at them. But I believe they must have heard the shots from him. And are aware of that memo. As we see Quality though. Does spot the move, but it's going to be Cisco to find him first. Quality falls, and that is 2 knocks. Finally, Danny Brown gets into the vehicle when it's almost too late. Sean X, though, looking for that off angle up onto Flower C. Roach is also somewhere in the vicinity as Sean X continues to watch that Danny Brown's angle. Not quite aware of that form up coming in through. Ronnie already coming in through. Choco also on an off angle as Cisco finds one of the players there. Danny Brown in a 1v1 up against Cisco. It's going to be the S12K to dial. Silence Danny Brown there as Flower C now left to hold his fort in a 1v4 up against the Invincible. Shots coming in through. DBS in the hands, and he just got to love the play coming in through from the Invincible. They're playing this as slowly as possible. Do not want to lose any players, and that is how you face off against a DBS. Side of Fake was taken. Did hear a little bit of those shots though. They're out here in the vicinity trying to watch. And I think Rage Shield definitely got that one. That angle from Danny Brown was, man, even starts. You'll be safe. Your VODs, you would figure it out. Anyway, moves coming in through as Invincibles do lose one player in Choco to the side of Fake was taken. And Fake was taken, already getting into those vehicles, looking to form up closer towards the side of Invincibles. And it might just be a play as Anur is looking for that off angle, finding those shots, not quite able to get any damage done, or maybe not even any knocks found just yet. Invincibles will be able to grab their IGL back to feet. And you know, we spoke to the Invincibles yesterday, asked them what's happening, where's your IGL? Apparently he was on vacation, and that man, he's back to guide that team through. They already have 5 eliminations to their name, eliminating Rage Shield, who happens to be 2nd position on the leaderboard. And you know, in the meanwhile, I'm just going to load up the current leaderboards before we got into this game, just so you can actually see the standings as it is. I have not downloaded it. Am I not a wonderful sweetheart? Invincibles though, they start to take some shots, but to be honest, that is really not what they need. The zone is already moving, so you know, I would expect that they move as well, you know, so as to not get caught out. I'm trying to download the leaderboard there. No vex. Wait. Alrighty, we're already starting to see moves, and Navy SEALs though find themselves in a whole lot of engagement. I missed that because I was trying to load up the leaderboards. My bad, guys. But all that matters is that they've been able to get the wipe, or actually just one knock really. Fake was taken still alive. Invincibles though driving towards the side of Navy SEALs as that zone pushed further north. 300X have a very good position. 4 before him holding a very strong one. If they're able to ward off the side of 10-11, they will be looking at a very promising game here. As we start to see the side of Real Academy take some shots towards the side of Invincibles. Not quite able to find any knocks just yet. Running out in the open, but Choco gets into the vehicle, looking to drive away. The damage is being done. Sean X uprooted in the meanwhile, as Invincibles would allow that one Wait, would they? I think they would. Cisco, though, his vehicle is about to get exploded, so he's going to have to make it into the shack. The rest of Invincibles trying to make it into that circle, but they do not have that high ground advantage. Ronnie and Choco. Choco just proving to be a very wonderful driver there. Able to just drive through the unforgiving terrain there of Miramar. As 10-11 now. Find one knock onto the side there of 4B4M. Not going to be leaving that high ground just yet. You understand? They can still play. They've got 1 more minute to make this work. And just as expected, FAKEWASTAKEN currently holding up second position here overall. 4B4M for Reach. Or M Reach. Oh, sorry, actually just Reach. Looking for the shots, but not quite able to find any just yet. And it's going to be up there on the eastern edge of the circle where we have the side of Royal Blood going up against Senti Sports. Senti Sports, we know how well they're good on defense. And right now, they already got the intro knock, but there was a trade activated there as Royal Blood would be able to grab their revives back up. Shots coming in through from the top of the hill as Lord looks for a little bit of a redemption. Not quite able to find any, at least not yet. Raven knows of that position right now. But we're not quite getting any knocks just yet. 4 eliminations onto the side there of Scent as they look to destroy the vehicles there from Royal Blood. They're like, if at all we're not going to take you out, we might as well take out the tires. 10-11 now. Have a very tricky push now to embark on. Need to move into that zone now. And they've got some of the players there from FAKEWASTAKEN just right in front of them. It's a question of how they want to get that rotation done. Navy SEALs also somewhere in the vicinity as Akaza does get uprooted once more. That scout really suffering the deal there. 30 seconds and that zone is going to start to close. Little by little and everyone needs to start to drive. This is the beauty of Miramar. Tenko trying to drive away with Desire. Gets uprooted. I think that vehicle out of fuel as -1 looking for a way through the open fields. They're getting shot at, but unfortunately not uprooted. Not for the time being. Royal Academy still holding on to their forts as they're trying to drive away. This blue zone not forgiving in any manner. 10-11 making it into the zone, but Real Academy though slamming straight into the side there of Solo Esports. Same thing can be said about -1, who are not quite able to find themselves a place to call home. They are right in front of the side of 10-11. The wrongest team to be in front of. Showmeat looks for the knock, but the return fire is excellent. 4B4M with the third party of the century finds 1 knock and would clear out the side there of -1 as they get uprooted and eliminated back into the lobby. Royal Academy now down by 2, courtesy of the side there of Invincibles, partnered with Navy SEALs and Solo Esports, who have just been eliminated. FAKEWASTAKEN from behind to do a little bit of damage onto that position as Invincibles continue to hold on. Navy SEALs down to just the 1. 4B4M looking to get started with the side there of 10-11. Final boss losing a whole lot of HP, turns his back to the enemies, doesn't quite get the knock, but here comes the push. Magician falls. 10-11 remain as a 2-man squad. Make that 2. Actually, yes, as a 2-man squad, as revives need to be taken now. I think Mustafa looking to grab a revive onto his teammates. The reset is what both teams are looking for. Showmeat has been brought back to his feet, and Mustafa loads out that grenades, but it's going to bounce off the tree, lands on his teammates. And talk about cooking coming through from the game. Here comes the rest of 10-11. They know where that player is, and grenades now currently being prepped. 1 lands, does the damage. Mustafa looking for the knock, doesn't quite find it. Showmeat sends that grenade up, explodes in the sky, a little too overcooked. And 10-11 needs to get this one done and dusted. Fex is still down as the grenades land, not to fight any damage there. Showmeat falls, and it is beautiful grenades coming in through from 4B4M. Buys themselves a little bit of time as they look for the revive. Look for the revive! Look for the revive! Mustafa looks for another shot. Oskoda though, looking for that push now, looking to push up with the DBS, finds the knock up onto final boss. Fex down to 1 HP, does get taken down. He's on a 1v3, Skoda down to a split of HP, gets it done! 10-11 falls! But that HP bar is too low. The work is done. Mustafa also too low. Falls. Magician trying to make it into the circle, but there is barely any vehicles left. Oh, what a play. What a push. 5 eliminations, and that is all. They will go down here, but they would go down as heroes. 8 eliminations as Shoko remains the last survivor for the side of Invincibles. And here comes Dream Team Pushing up onto the side here of Saint Esports. Saints down to just the one player. And it's going to be XY Low. We know how good that player can be. It's a good grenade. Explodes in the face of Sad. But Dream Team get themselves 2 beautiful eliminations to continue this game with. Choco bleeds out to the blue zone. A little too strong. And we're down to the final 3 teams. I'll talk about a very chaotic 4th phase of this game. 300x, up to 6 eliminations. Still have to make it into that circle though. Only a couple of high grounds to play. Dream Team having all 4 players still alive. I did hit them, or actually talk about them a lot yesterday, especially in regards to how they play, and I would really love to see Dream Team go for that high ground, and that is exactly what Nova and Sad have got their eyes on. Not quite parking that vehicle just well though, but they do look to be heading up straight. Nova able to make it to the top of the hill now. The final team in this mix is Royal Blood. They're still up as a full squad. We know just how lethal they can be when they have a full squad up. Saw that yesterday in the Vikendi game. And right now they might just be able to do that again one more time. Mini 14's in the hand. It's a 3-way fight right now. A 4v4v3. Royal Blood and Dream Team with all 4 players still alive as Dream Team starts to unleash the shots on towards the side there of Royal Blood. And here comes Levi to find the shots up onto Archer. Takes a couple more. Doesn't quite get the tick damage enough. Lola is down there on the bottom of his sides, but he doesn't quite spot Lola. All eyes is fixated on Archer right now, but Archer doesn't quite fall yet. How has he not spotted Lola yet? Uproots him finally. Levi is happy, but Lola spots him, gets the trade. 300x down by 1. Grenades being sent out. None to find any knocks just yet. Sad moving up. But he's been spotted by Pogba, who sends him a beautiful grenade. But Sad able to get out of there just right in time. The blue zone closes just right behind the side there of 300x. Pogba doesn't give up on the grenade, sends it out. Sad low on HP, and the finishing shots to do the damage is going to come through from Pogba. Looks for more as Nova goes prone. But this player letting those grenades fly. That one is a little too short. Doesn't quite find that knock just yet. 300x looking to hold on the fort as Dream Team lose players from all angles. Royal Blood doing their own damage as well. We know how beautiful A-Man can spray, and if he stands up, he might just spot the players there from Dream Team grabbing their revive. But Royal Blood do not seem to want any of those damage, any of the stress, any of the troubles. 6 elimination, they seem to be fine with it as 300x grab all revives, remain as a 3-man squad. And the shots finally starts to go out. Bump trying to find that knock, but not quite able to. There's a lot of burnt vehicles close to the side of Royal Blood, so that is not going to play well for them. And to be honest, in all honesty, Dream Team should already be out. I really do not know what Steph is doing. Take those shots. Definitely seize those players. Need to be tunnel vision right now, looking for that thirst up onto Lola. And that is really, really not the play. Steph, though, like I said, it really lies in the hands here of Steph. 300x, you're a 3-man squad. You do not need to be making these moves. As 300x drives down the bottom of the hill, Putin, he's going to find out in a quick second here. And he does find himself a little bit of an angle. Dream Team still up as a 2-man squad. I still do not know how Dream Team is alive. Royal Blood, finally, Steph stands up to pop, finds the knock. Nova, the last player left, will get spotted by the rest of Royal Blood, and down he falls. But here comes the blue zone to force the side here of Royal Blood to make that move. But Putin, he's got a nice angle, sends the grenade towards A-Man, gets the knock, and it is now a 3v2 as the side of Royal Blood do not have too much of an option. Putin continues to send the grenade, but Bump, he's just right behind him. Bump finds the knock, gets the trade done. But the high ground coming in close for the side of 300x as Levi sprays through the smoke. Bump runs in through the smoke, but he's down to just a tick, a literal tick of HP. He will get spotted, and 300x get themselves the second winner chicken dinner of the day. That took forever, to be honest. Really took forever. Royal Blood, you slept on that. Dream Team could have been eliminated. Oh my god, I don't even want to get started. But anyway, it is a very, very sick game from the side here of 300x as they get themselves 12 eliminations and a winner chicken dinner. I couldn't ask for any better. Love to see that one. Royal Blood in second position with 8 elims. Side here of Dream Team in third position with 2. Invincibles in fourth position with 8 eliminations. Senti Sports in fifth with 4. Side of 4v4M in 6th with 5. Side of Navy Navy SEALs in 7th position with 4 eliminations. 10-11 in 8th position with 3. Side year of Royal Academy in 9th position with 6 eliminations. Fake was taken in 10th position with 1. Solo Esports in 11th with 2 elims, -1, going out in 12th with none. Rage Shield in 13th with no elims. FOWLPLAY in 14th with 0 elims. No Rage in 15th with 1. Side year of 4RK in 16th with no eliminations to their name. And first off, I just have to say, okay, there's something up with my my camera, but I'm gonna fix that. I really have to say there were a lot of misplays in this Miramar game, and I know at the point you could have heard my frustration because what are you doing? You know? And I'm directing this question towards the side there of Rage Shield, because that was a poor push onto the side there of Invincibles. I'm directing this question to FOWLPLAY. That was a very poor defense and push onto the side there of Royal Blood to get the game started. You know, these were not supposed to happen. You know, Royal Blood could have taken out Dream Team a very long time. If they took out Dream Team early, they would have had the chance to move up the top of the hill and play out and outplay the side there of of 300 X Esports, because they did have they had the numbers advantage, you know. But Royal Blood playing very passively. Nobody wants to pick. Just because of one smoke, you decide not to shoot, you know. And Steph was so bent on looking for that thirst up onto Lola. You know, it was baffling and mind-boggling. I really did not understand. But kudos to where kudos is due. I really have to give the side there of 4v4M their accolades. That was a very beautiful push until the side there of 10-11. What? The DBS in the hands there of Skoda was something else. I really enjoyed that push because I was like, wait, I think I grab the revive, you know, and he decided to go for the shots, go for the full push. And to be honest, I'm saying grab the revive, but that player went, you know what, I'm gonna give you my all, go for this 1v2, I really do not care, and he went for it. But even before the 1v2, the use of grenades were absolutely excellent, and that is also another thing that I really enjoyed from that fight. So yeah, to be honest, GG, well played to 4v4M. Unfortunately, it was very late, so the blue zone actually did come in and do a lot of damage onto them, but to be honest, I cannot fault them for that at all. That was actually a very good play. Now, before we move on to the next game, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the leaderboards after game 1, right? Because I saw it, but you guys did not. So here is what the leaderboards looked like before we went into the Miramar game. 10-11 with 123 points, 123. Fake was taking able to get themselves second position with 71 points. Red Shield with the sexy amount of points out there. Saint Sports able to get themselves up to 4th position. Love to see. And look at Royal Blood. Royal Blood in 5th. Solo Esports in 6th. And with this game right now, I believe Royal Blood would be bumping themselves a little bit higher on the top of those leaderboards. Invincibles up still in 10th. There was a team that was in 10th before, and it was FOWLPLAY. And FOWLPLAY, with that good game they had in Erangel, they were able to bump themselves up a little bit. Now I believe they'll be going back down again. It's going to be a little bit of a pendulum and up and down happening in that part of the map. Okay. For a weird reason, the next game starts in 3 minutes. So you know what? I'm just going to send you all to be right back because I really need to get a breather, get into the next room, and we're going to be in for the third game of the day. It's going to be none other but Sandhawk. I'll be right back.
Put it all behind. 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 time. Crossed your grace and loving light. Fire and flame for a long time. With that spark, you ignite my heart. You ignite my heart. You ignite my heart. You ignite my heart. The years fly by, but we can't stop to fool around and get worked up. I want you to forever stay. I mean, it's safe to say you ignite my heart. You ignite my heart.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I forgot to have my timer on, so yeah, we're back. The game is about to start because I did say this next game was starting quite early. And guess what? Leaderboards after the Miramar game are out. Jesse OP, you gotta give Unsullied Army their their accolades there. But because the game has started, I'm gonna show you guys the leaderboards before we get into it. So yeah, 10-11. Further extending their lead right now, 127 points. I believe it's already called. I don't think anyone else is gonna be competing for that first position. However, it's look at 300x one chicken dinner, yo. One chicken dinner boosted them up 6 places. 6 places. They were in what? They were in 9th position before. One chicken dinner, and now they're in 3rd. 1 point behind 2nd position. This is why we love this game. This is exactly why we love and play PUBG Mobile. For a weird reason, I'm seeing Pochinki, which means we're back in Erangel. And I don't know if there's going to be a restart, but let me just ask, why are we in Erangel? I thought it was Sandhawk, but I really do not understand. But that being said, this is actually a very good play. Because 300x, the team from Algeria, are able to bump themselves up to 3rd position. 4th is Royal Blood, 1 point behind. Look how close it is between 6th position and 2nd. Invincibles, also inching closer. Solo Esports, inching closer. No Rage, dropping points. FOWLPLAY, dropping points. Real Academy bumps themselves up to 12, -1 in 15th. Navy Seals down. 4B4M in 14th. For real, to be honest, I really need to see For Real actually step up in the last 2 games. But yo, this is mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. We'll touch back on this leaderboard, but let's just get into the game. Oh, match 3 was supposed to be Erangel. So, okay, that makes sense. Okay. I get it. But yeah, match 3 is Erangel. I got that memo now. We are in Erangel. Playing path was way off on that eastern front. The zone is out there towards the west, so it's not too fun. We already have a very, very hot drop out there in Muta, as we see No Rage coming in through. No Rage is going to be sitting Deji out of this one, which is pretty much a good play. At least spending the time that he gets his network fixed, you're going to have to want to sit that one out. We have one team who has not loaded up into the lobby, and I do not know who they are. But anyway, Solo Esports find themselves very close to the side there of FOWLPLAY. FOWLPLAY not... I would say they are quite accustomed to having hot drops out here in Severny. So, you know, I would like to see how well they're going to play the defense. Crusader is out there in the church. Definitely is aware of... the positions coming in through as Lone Wolf now, looking to get isolated by the rest of Solo Esports. And that memo has been passed now. Lone Wolf, always alone. Oh, well, we did see that man play well in game 1. And look at him, he's waiting for someone to climb that stairs. Like, you go actually collect. Bend down. Oh, the 6x scope, a little too much for that range. Fortunately, you're not going to be able to get that knock or that knock done. Imagine if you had a grenade there. That would have been a very sick one. But anyway, Lone Wolf looking to fall back. The bait has been set, and looking to drag the players there from Solo Esports towards the rest of his team. And that is a very good play coming in through from Lone Wolf. Continue to buy yourself time, and not just time, but space. We're going to pull over back to this idea of no rage and fake was taken by the time they eventually get started. Saint Esports, now they have Nova Rep none yet to themselves, as nobody's going to be landing there with them. I'm trying to realize or figure out the one team that did not make it into the lobby. It's not -1. I see them here. I'm just going to check. Invincible's not quite loading up with all their teammates either. They only have 2 players in here. That is sad. But anyway, I'm still trying to figure out what team is not in here, but I would realize in a bit, in a little while. Lone Wolf is still currently getting isolated for the time being, though. So we look forward to seeing how well he's able to drag them towards his team. I think it's 4v4M is here, so it's not 4v4M. Oh, it's Navy Seals. Navy Seals are the ones that aren't here. Has to be. Oh, wait, it's not Navy Seals either. Okay, I'm not concerned anymore. Anyway, Lone Wolf now currently being isolated. The rest of FOWLPLAY are nowhere close as Invincible gets started with 4RK. Shot coming in through. Lone Wolf looks for the shot, doesn't quite find it. Looking to fall outside. Where is the support? Where is the support? The support eventually comes through. Jump shots from Lone Wolf, not quite able to find any knocks just yet. Closes the door, baits the push, but doesn't quite find any just yet. Unsullied Esports falling back. They do not have too much HP to work with. And Lone Wolf is trying to smoke up his vicinity. That was very scary for a quick second there. 4RK though, looking to go down one after the other to the side of Invincibles. They're not quite close to each other though, so that is not even making things any easier for them, as X-Ray finding himself around the ruins. Invincibles down there around the outskirts of Pochinki Hill. They have only 2 players, and they're able to grab themselves 2 eliminations. And I don't know. That buggy did not do anything to both of you now. But it does look like this idea of no rage would be leaving Muta for fake was taken, so not too stressful or not too much stress. Solo Esports are still out there pushing up closer onto the side there of FOWLPLAY, and Lone Wolf is going to eventually fall to Mighty's AKM. And the full thirst to follow suit. To be honest, I really do not know why falling back. Anyway, we learn. We learn. Now, wow, what do you mean 15 likes away from 50? 79 people were watching at a point. What's up with you guys on that like button? I can't even be that bad, man. Like, if I were to be that bad, I would understand. But, if you've not liked the stream, be sure to give it a quick second and like that stream. And once again, even if you like that stream, be sure to subscribe, whether you like it or yes. Then FOWLPLAY still trying to hold on to their position here as a Royal Blood give the side of Invincibles a taste of their own medicine. Shonex does get uprooted from that vehicle. Royal Blood not coming in through with their entire squad. I feel like this game started a little too early, which is why we're not seeing a lot of teams out here. Anyway, 300X are also in here. Anyway, 300X though looking to drive off the top of Pochinki Hill. They do spot some of the players there from Invincibles. It's going to be Ronnie, who is currently out here in the vicinity, in the outskirts, driving closer and closer as for Real Ekip. Just out there lurking in the background. Not going to be doing too much work, as I said, they're just out here chilling. Pogba has a little bit of an idea as to where Ronnie is. -1. Still out here quite close to the side of 10-11. And just because we want to check something, let's see. 10-11. Final boss has a DBS. Fex has a DBS. Show me it has a DBS. And CEO has a DBS. Someone called it. Muted called it. And I believe that is surprised, but yo, what a play. Very, very funny. But anyway, 300X though. Go on for the push up onto the side there of Ronnie though. Ronnie's got a grenade and he's upstairs. He's currently getting bastardized with those grenades as he continues to send his own downstairs. Ooh, tick damage currently being done. And that off angle from 300x is currently being a huge spoiler as Ronnie continues to do those damage. Currently holding upstairs. He has no DBS. There is Molotov and he does get a little bit of the burn. Out here holding on the edge. We're just gonna tune into the upstairs webcam. Oh, it's too sexy. Too sexy from Levi. That's chicken dinner winner behavior. Take them down. Out and packing. Anyway, -1 find himself very close to the side there of No Rage. No Rage not in here with their support IGL in Deji. So we'll try to see how well they're going to be able to hold up as Whip. Does lose a whole lot of HP. We actually make that Rage shield the ones that are here. Danny Brown driving a little too close for comfort. As it does get battered up. Loses one vehicle, one tire there of the vehicle. Apologies if you have skin or me, I no download resource. So everybody they drive coupe. Y'all niggas is broken here. Language apologies. Anyway, Rage Shield having to fight off against the side there of -1. I think Quality is going for an off angle. I don't quite understand it, but we'll see. I mean, those buildings do have quite a lot of windows. I think with these compounds, I'm just going to give you guys Crown's tip here, okay? I don't know if anybody has noticed. Oops, that's the one knock. I was going to say, with these compounds, it's easier to crash this compound or crash this building. The one that has Grumpy 1 and Whip. Because you can crash there and you'd be able to get the complete wipe onto everybody. And yep, there is the crash. You can't crash there and get shot at by whoever is in this building like Alpha and Kesh. But anyway, beautiful Molly upstairs gets the spread, gets the re-knock. Whip is down, the grenade does the damage and down he falls. And here comes the rest of Rage Shield to find the remaining 2 players. You've knocked 2 in that building, going for the remainder. As the Grumpy 1 does fall, and like I said, the defense, you just can't defend against it, you know. Roach is able to make it this close, he cannot get shot at, and you know, Grenade is sexy up onto Uzesh, gets him down, and this is just class session with Crowns. Downstairs is where Alpha is gonna find himself. Quality spamming those shotguns, would find the shots, and that is a GG well played. So once again, Crowns tip. If you're gonna crash this particular compound, this exact compound, whether you have a knock or not, crash this small shack, this little one here. You crash this little shack, this one, and you can take out whoever is in this building. You take out whoever is in this building, you can push up to this building and that other building. And if you have one player still holding up by the side of the shack, whoever tries to push up from this building to support whoever is in this building is going to get shot out by whoever is in the shack or behind the shack. So yeah, Crowns nuggets for the day. Hopefully 10-11 are able to do that. FOWLPLAY and Solo Esports getting heated up as FOWLPLAY now able to reduce the side here of Solo Esports to just 1. Crusader though gets knocked behind that vehicle, and if I were to be tough, I would run and go and get that test if that's the last thing I do. But anyway, 96 would be able to send it back, and he got the entire 4-piece. Love to see that one. Hopefully he's recording, because if he's not recording, he's going to be pissed that I did not catch that. No vex, Anes. Anyway, 4RK very close to the side there of Real Academy. I enjoy the position from Real Academy as Shadow stands up to pop, gets the shots done, doesn't quite find the knock, but will get it on the 3rd peak as 4RK lose 1. Sharkboy gonna get instantly thirsted because it's 2024. We do not waste any time, and that is the 1 knock. The zone does push up, and 10-11 are gonna get 3rd party from behind by the side there of Fake was taken, so they need to move ASAP. But yeah, as I said, whoever is watching this and got that my Crowns tip, you know, you're welcome. Anyway, CEO getting really spammed with the shots there. Final boss gonna get knocked by Quality. This is why I do not understand that off angle. Hopefully they can pull off that gate keep. Rage Shield though, they did get that 1 knock. And I do not know what they want to do about it. And it is looking like they want to go for that push as Quality gets into the buggy, spams it, sends up to the top of the hill. Match their head! Oh! Boom, boom! Falls! Haha! That was so unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate. But here comes the rest of Rage Shield though. Roach on the off angle goes for the shot. But he falls! 4x on the M416, a little too much for that range. What is with you people on long range scope? Reduce it! Flower C though, coming in through for the knock as Fake was taking, doing a whole lot of 3rd party in here, and you finds that off angle, gets that 1 knock, buggy, or make that the coup, wants to leave Flower C alone, and Flower C falls. Red Shield did not get this one right at all, And once again, Red Shield is fighting. Danny Brown is finding off angle. Look at you. Anyway, Danny Brown eventually finds his off angle as Fake was taken. Starts to ramp, you know, batter the players there from 10-11 with shots. Danny Brown able to steal that elimination there as Fake was taken. Actually, he wasn't able to. Fake was taken, does pull up to the vicinity there as Shahid. We do know this man to be a cockroach. Doesn't want to get taken out. 10-11 falls and Fake was taken. Get themselves 4 eliminations to their name. I don't know, bro. Shahid is the definition of cockroach. You just don't, it just doesn't die, bro. Doesn't go down. Anyway, Real Academy though, making a move from their previously occupied compound, which is the blue buildings. I really love those buildings. It's such a such a strong position to hold. Those blue buildings outside the ruins. But it does look like Real Academy are looking for more, as they're out here looking to push up towards the side there of Navy SEALs. 11 squads left, and I think it's just an Erangel thing, you know. I think none of these teams, or majority of the teams, were not quite able to get that Erangel strat you know, locked and loaded, because we lose a whole lot of teams when it comes to Erangel, and it's not even to hot drops. It's usually to rotational clusters and skirmishes, and I think it just happens because of I'd say probably because teams didn't go back to VOD, watch how the other teams rotated, or a situation whereby everybody really knows the map of Erangel, right? So the very good position, everyone is fighting for it, you know, and because of that, we're trying to rotate towards the same position because we know this is a strong spot, and just because we're all trying to rotate together, we jam against each other and always take ourselves, you know. So yeah. But anyway, Rage Shield down to 1, 4RK down to 1, as it's gonna be X-Ray holding up in the reins here. Don't do it, bro. Don't do it, bro. Do not do it. He's gonna do it, and that is exactly why you shouldn't have done it. Anyway, location has been exposed now. He has to get into that buggy and run away, and to be honest, that would have been a very good spot for him to hold. Center circle, second zone, or the next zone was going to be guaranteed for him, and you know, really didn't have to take that shot. If that were to be a more aggressive team right now, they would have crashed onto his position instantly. But anyway, thankful for them. Who lands Pochinki? I don't think it's No Rage. I don't think I saw any team land in Pochinki though. No Rage looking to drive around, holding a 4-man squad right now. Looking to drive closer and closer. They're drawing closer to the side of Danny Brown, who's just in the apartments or those the hostels outside school. But it's still quite distal. And right now, I think it's gonna be, right now is a good time for us to give that leaderboard a little bit of a look again. So yeah, here's what the leaderboards look like right now. Fake was taking 72 points. They're still alive. 300X still alive. So you know that battle for second place is still on. Royal Blood is still alive, still on. Red Shield, unfortunately, down to 1. So we might be seeing them drop a couple more points because Senti Sports are still alive. Royal Academy is still here. If anybody knows who is the team that is not here, it's not. It is Dream Team. Dream Team is the team that is not here. Look at that. Finally figured it out. Took me so long. But anyway, Invincibles already out already. That's tautology. You know, and this is just so sad for Invincibles because they've just climbed up 3 points. Sorry, 3 places, and right now they're going to drop 3 places again because they've lost both players. Solo Esports is also down actually, and but No Rage and FOWLPLAY are still alive, which means they have the chance to still jump up the top of the leaderboard. But yeah, that is pretty much all that I would have loved to say about the leaderboard. So let's not waste any time. Let's go back into the game as we're about to get yet another zone shift. FOWLPLAY on the north as that's this is a very chaotic zone. Navy SEALs, and I don't know how I've not spotted it since morning. Navy SEALs have a very strong position right now. Nah, bro, Sean X, A-Man is just very good with the sprays. I've actually, well, let me not say let me not go and beat my chest, but still, he's actually a good player. We've seen some of his sprays come through in different games. So yeah, Danny Brown, if you take those shots, GG's, you see him fatal. Yeah, he sees him. Ski. And here comes the chase though. Hader drawing close to Danny Brown as Danny Brown tries to drive away. Look at that man. He doesn't even want to stop. No brakes. GNB, all gas, no brakes, bro. Doesn't get spotted. 4B4M in their own engagement. They lose one player, and it looks like Navy SEALs pushed away from Mount Everest. Oh, Molotov is there to find one of the knocks. And smokes now currently being sent as the side of Navy SEALs looking to complete this push. They completely left Mount Everest. This is wild. Anyway, the grenades are landing. Akaza is out here for the support, and he's got more grenades to send in through as Reach is down. Nubinho though has got the DBS in hand. You got to know the quality, the confidence that comes with wielding that weapon. As Nubinho, there's a lot of smokes that are in the vicinity here. Desire comes in from the side. Nubinho finds the knock, gets that one player down. Desire is still down, and here comes the rest of Navy SEALs to get the complete wipe. They get the compound, and I think they wanted these compounds that can watch the breach as compared to wanting Mount Everest. So that works. There's 9 teams left, so maybe I can understand it. No Rage looking to make it in from the eastern bridge. Same thing can be said about Danny Brown, actually, who is in a 1v3 up against the side there of Fake Was Taken. Danny Brown definitely knows he's been spotted now. There's only so much he can do. I don't think he has a working vehicle. I mean, he does have a working vehicle, but it's a suicide mission to get into that vehicle or even anywhere close to that vehicle. Everyone's just gonna have to hope that the players there from from Fake Was Taken finally decide to get into the zone. But whenever they do, I believe they're gonna pop up all the tires of this vehicle. Vehicle still looking strong. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I knew they had to. There we go. Gonna pop off all the tires, and they're gonna leave that Danny Brown to have to run into the zone. FOWLPLAY have a strong position as well. Thankfully to this little garage here, Rage Shield would have a little place to call home. And let me know, guys, what you think about this garage. I know you can get in there, get a free vehicle or a guaranteed vehicle. But oh wait, did they see him? Did they see him leave? Are they gonna isolate? Please isolate. Yes, they are isolating. Thank you, Rage Shield. Oh, sorry, no Rage. Oh, they spotted them leaving the compound, and they went for it. Because to be honest, why would you leave such compound, such great position, to go for the FOWLPLAY? What have you done? What have you actually done? That is, I don't know if that was proactivity from Rage or from No Rage, or if really and truly No Rage wanted to just leave. Look at Danny Brown. Oh, he's like, if you like spoil my car tire, I go drive him. Look at that man. He's roughing it through the ruins, looking for a way in. And this man has been taking notes from Shahid's book. And speaking of Shahid though, finds the knock up onto 96 from FOWLPLAY, sends him packing, and that zone does move. And look, if FOWLPLAY had just remained in that compound, they would have been golden. Flipping golden, bro. They would have been able to cross, and they would have been able to make it. Oh my god. Anyway. Anyway, I'm having a little too much fun. But anyway, this is the Clatter of Clans. This is currently the 5th phase, and we're pretty much still seeing 9 teams alive. Not as many teams as I would have wanted to be alive, but Shakid is going to go for a little bit of the hot drop loot. And what weapon is in that hot drop? I can't see it. It is the LMG. The MG3. I don't know how I feel about that weapon in the hands of Shahid, really. The survivor for that squad. Now Station 5. Look at this. How the tables have turned. Now FOWLPLAY is in... PUBG Mobile has got to be the best game ever. There is no arguing. I don't think there's anything anyone can tell me. You cannot tell me otherwise. 300X Esports still alive on this one. They're out here on that western front end, taking some shots towards the side here of Navy SEALs. And, well, doing in the damage. If Navy SEALs were still to be on top of Mount Everest, they could have one player in here, and they could play off the descent of Mount Everest here, take out Royal Blood, and play very well. But anyway, Danny Brown cannot catch a break today. Every position is holding, everyone wants it, but he does look to want to take these guys on. He's got a grenade currently being sent out, UMP in the hand, no DBSs. Well, it does look like Shadow now is here, pushing up. There's a DBS and a UMP. Jump on, stop it. You stop that. Danny Brown down. Senti Sports, they head those shots. Today won the fights. That is what I've got in mind. And 300X, I'm pretty sure they will be very surprised to see that there is nobody on the descent here. They will be able to play a little bit of these rocks. You know, I'd say to push up onto the side of Royal Blood if they can. Like I said, it is all of these plays for them to play. Maybe not there, maybe not there. Anyway, they do not know, so can't blame them. Anyway, going to be pulling over to the side of No Rage. They're getting pushed by the side of Fake Was Taken. Hater does throw a grenade, buys himself a little bit of time as Navy Seals getting shot at from behind by Fake Was Taken. Rogue Baby, though, does get traded off. And Rage Shield currently spamming those grenades a little too far, a little too long. And you just trying to hold down the fort. Spots the video on that flank angle and doesn't quite take him down yet. Just single tap, just single tap. You have to single tap from that point. But anyway, it does look like Nubinho would remain safe for the time being. The rest of Navy Seals need to get into the zone. Same thing I'm said as for Fake Was Taken. As Fink starts to send the grenades. Rogue Baby gonna go down to the zone again. There's absolutely nothing like revive in this zone anymore. Shaki down to 1 HP and down he falls. And that is the sole survival for that team, currently going out early. And it does look like the instant test is gonna follow suit. More grenades currently being sent towards Sphinx's position, but they're not quite able to get him just yet. Navy Seals holding quite the position as well. But it does look like Akaza is going to get spotted on time by Sphinx there. Navy Seals now down to 3 with Desire drinking a lot of the blue juice. Finding that way into the zone. And Desire will indeed get spotted by the side there of Fake Was Taken. And Rage shoots. Oh, No Rage still trying to spam. No! That was good. Didn't quite get the knock there. But that was good nonetheless. 8 teams still left alive. Akaza would get thirsted. That elimination was stolen as 300X also find themselves in their own skirmish. Did lose one player there. Royal Blood needs to move. And Royal Blood will be the one playing the bottom of the Mount Everest. They do have quite the sight lines. And it's how well they can spray. That is what is on their mind. There's no way you're going to do it. You're not going to do it. You are not going to make that rotation. Anyway, 300X. Inching closer and closer to the side of Royal Academy. As we see Royal Academy now losing players. No Rage and the side of I want to say FOWLPLAY. And Fake Was Taken, looking to get started. Navy Seals are doing quite a lot of work, and that is a beautiful grenade to get that re-knock up onto Hater. That's another grenade up onto Pop Smoke, who's being forced to go down, and Ur comes in through with the prowess, very aggressive on this one. Pop Smoke still down there. The revive is gonna get stopped there as Fake Was Taken, gets taken down from the side by Nubinho, and now Anur has to hold up as a one-man squad. Will get taken down as No Rage emerge victorious on that one. And I do not know if Navy Seals have heard that one and if they want to push up onto that, but it doesn't look like that is the plan just yet. 300X still exchanging shots as sent. Finally find their way into the zone from that southern edge, but they'll be running into a cluster with the side of Royal Blood. The Lord looking to drive through, stops in what seems to be like a crash that took forever, and he will indeed fall. I think the Lord had already, Saint Lord had already lost that fight mentally before he even crashed, you know. But anyway, Gohan's got a good position though, spots the revive coming in through, but he's gonna get shot at from behind. As Real Academy have all sight lines onto them. Zach though doing in the work, but he's gonna fall. Gohan in the blue zone, the last player left, no working vehicles to work with. It is the down you go there. Down you go. Anyway, Royal Blood still alive here. As we see 300X getting shot at from the side of Royal Academy. We're seeing the push, the flank angle coming in through. Putin has been spotted. And Lyrad drawing in closer and closer. He's got that grenade in hand. Only one. He has to make it count. Putin spots him. Sends it out uncooked. And that is a good one. But it's going to be a pinch that the side of 300X find themselves in. But they're playing that off angle. They're playing that reach line. But here comes Lyrad. Very confident. Looking for that push. But the shots is there. Finds that one knock. Levi is down. Rad has to hold up. But he cannot as he falls. Putin just too sweet with that UMP. Finds the knock. But here comes the rest of Royal Academy. They're not going to have it. The revive is not spotted. Shadow takes a couple of damage. Putin behind the vehicle. Still looking to wait. The vehicle explosion would send the side side of 300x back and packing as we're down to the final 14. No Rage still alive on this one, and you can understand why DG is actually in the chat asking for one more day, because he knows that they are cooking. They might just be able to do themselves a little bit more points before the end of the day. They continue to spray. They do not find any knocks for the time being, as Real Academy now up to 8 eliminations right now. Shadow holding 5, but Shadow's been knocked away now. Royal Blood on the top of the hill. They have a high ground advantage. As much as that is an advantage, it is a disadvantage due to the amount of players that are still alive in this game, or the amount of teams actually still alive. And here comes Papa Blue, forces that push there from Royal Blood. As Royal Blood Bump sends it into that vehicle. I would have accepted that crash up onto Royal Academy, as Bump just driving from smoke to smoke. It is a nice play. Gotta give him his accolades. And Navy Seals now find himself in a little bit of a skirmish. Lubinho has got a beautiful grenade sent up onto A-Man. Boom, it lands, but doesn't quite find the damage. A-Man stands up to move, and I think Tenko must have spotted that. In the floor now is where everyone finds themselves. And No Rage still looking for those shots onto the side of Royal Academy. They need to grab one revive at least. And here comes the shot. Osiris finds Bump in the smoke, takes him out. Royal Blood down to 2. Rage Shield, No Rage need to grab themselves the revive as they spray through the smoke, looking for the shots onto Royal Academy, not quite able to find it. Grenades are good and they're landing. Raven forms up onto A-Man, and Tenko stands up to take the shot. Thinks about it again. A-Man is just right in front of him. He spots him there. And No Rage still looking for those shots up onto that is the vehicle explosion. I do not know. Navy Seals, very passive. Tenko doesn't quite take the shot, and that is going to be No Rage actually. Hader finding that shot up onto Osiris. Tenko finally stands up, finds the knock up onto A-Man. One mag, he wants to do it all, but he's going to fall as Raven tags him from the side. Nubinho has to stand up, looks for the player, doesn't quite spot him. Now he would, and he's going to find the knock. No Rage now having to push him from the southern side. They lose one player, but the S12K comes in victorious. 6 elimination. It is a 3v2. Make that a 2v2, but it does look like revives needs to come up from both sides. Navy Seal still on the top of the hill. Hader aware of that position now, awaiting that revive coming in through. Navy Seals do not have the zone. Tenko Drift has been spotted. Hader is going to send him packing. The instant thirst to follow. It's now a 3v1, and there is nothing apart from Nubinho standing in the way of the chicken dinner that is gotten here by the side there of No Rage, as they get themselves 8 eliminations and they win a chicken dinner. Deji, you are the problem. Do not no arguments. That's just it. Take it. Deji, it's a you thing, bro. It's you. But nonetheless, a good game coming in through from No Rage. 8 eliminations and a chicken dinner. Love to see that one. Gonna go a long way in terms of that leaderboard, and we'll see just how much is gonna bump them up. Navy Seals in second position with 8 eliminations as well. As much as they played passive towards the ending of this game, they actually did have what's it called? A couple of eliminations. Royal Academy, they tried to hold up on that southern side, but they were getting shot at by every single team. Unfortunately, they did not have too many moves to take. Whatever move that they would have taken would have seen them getting shot at. And you know, I think that's where it starts to get painful, because really they had such a great position, but however, there were just one too many teams still alive. Whoever they tried to take shots at, they're gonna get shot at by another team. If they tried to shoot at No Rage, they were gonna get shot at by Royal Blood. If they tried to shoot Royal Blood, they were gonna get shot at by No Rage. You know, and there's also Navy Seals who could have stood up at any time to take shots at them. So really, I really wouldn't fault them, but it was still a good game nonetheless coming in through from Royal Academy. Royal Blood doing so much good, and I'm enjoying what I'm seeing for them, and it's so sad to see that it's on the final day that Royal Blood have decided to now start, you know, putting up good performances up board. I mean, they did get a chicken dinner yesterday, but still, coming into today's game, now we're seeing them show up a little bit strong. They only had 3 players going into this game, but they were able to get themselves 3 eliminations and a 4th place finish. 5th place is actually the side of 300x, getting themselves 2 eliminations up on board. That is going to be about 7 points thereabouts that they were able to accrue, or maybe 6 points, or maybe 5. But regardless, they're able to get themselves quite a number of points. And to be honest, when you look at what is going on the top of the leaderboards there, between that 2nd to 6th position, you know that any amount of points that you can get really is going to actually push you up the top of the leaderboard, at least by a little bit. And we'll be seeing what that looks like when we come back from the next break. FOWLPLAY out there in 6th position. They got themselves 4 eliminations, and that was just from the hot drop. To be honest, FOWLPLAY, it's been bad calls coming in through. I don't want to say bad calls, but I'll be saying wrong calls really, because I really do not see why they had to leave that compound beside the bridge. It was such a good compound, and look at that, no rage that actually went to that compound after FOWLPLAY left, ended up winning the game. So you know there was really no reason to leave that compound. It is a strong compound. If it's in the zone, play it regardless. I understand that you're looking for eliminations, but still play those good positions. You know, they do come in clutch. But anyway, Fake was taken, were able to get themselves 8th position and 7 eliminations. So that is 7 points plus 1 placement. That's 8 points that they have there. So I believe they'll be maintaining their 2nd position. But I'm not going to be doing the math too much. I'll be sending you guys on the break, and we'll be right back for the final game of the day. I do not know if it's going to be on Sandhawk or if it's going to be on Miramar, but I know we have one more game left before we crown 10-11 the champions of Clatter of Clans season 20. Although we already know they've won it, but might as well. But anyway, hopefully you guys took my nuggets though about that compound there in Erangel, the one that 10-11 actually no, the one that Rage Shield actually crashed up onto. Who was it? I don't remember, but you know the compound I'm talking about. Anyway, I'll see you guys real soon. Bye bye.
choice, our comfort zone, protecting people with the tone, with the tone. We just want to save this world, so prepare yourselves for us.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and Creed in the chat who is trying to get at me. Stop. But anyway, welcome back to the Clatter of Clans Season 20 Grand Finale. Today is the final day, and we are about to get into the final game of the day. And to be honest, I'm really looking forward to it. I want to say something, but when I say it, it kind of sounds weird. And what I wanted to say is the battle for second place continues. And yeah, as I said, we pretty much know 10-11 have taken this one home. But we just want to see. And now, it puts so much power in the hands of 10-11. And to be honest, of all the squads that you want to have so much power in the final game of the finals, 10-11 is not that squad, because they can decide to ruin this game for anybody as they see fit. 129 points that they've been able to get so far. They've not been able to get too many points today, by the way. I was really looking forward to seeing them get towards that 100 elimination point, but I believe that is something they can still do in this game. So if they get just 10 eliminations, they're going to breach that. That is something I want to see from them, and to see if they can breach that 100 elimination mark going into this game today. That being said, Fake was taken, as I said, they maintained their second position, or sorry, their second place. Second position, 80 points, 3 points behind Royal Blood, who are now in third. Scratch that, what I was saying earlier. I meant Royal Academy actually, but there's too many Royals. You can understand. But Royal Blood really putting up the points, 77 points. They're in third right now. 300 XC Sports dropped by 1, but they are in fourth. And I need to remind you, I don't know if I put I didn't put the price, but I need to remind you that only the top 3 does get only the top 3 gets a piece of the prize pool. So you want to be in that top 3. Rage Shield were in the top 3 starting today. They've dropped down to 5th position. If I talk, it looked like I talked, but yeah, Rage Shield, I really look forward to seeing them, because, and I'm not going to talk because really all they need is 3 points, right? 2 teams ahead of them, and they need to fight those 2 teams to get into the top 3. So we're looking forward to seeing if they'll be able to do that one. No Rage, able to find themselves in 6th position based off of that chicken dinner. That this could have easily been foul play, but unfortunately left that compound a little too early. Game has started because I can hear the playing. No Rage Esports in 6th, Saint Esports in 7th position, dropping by 1. Invincibles making it back to 8th. As I said, from this point, from like 7th position or 8th position to like 11th, it's gonna be pendulum activities really. So right now, this final game, you need to make it count. You need to cement your position. Royal Academy, FOWLPLAY, Solo Esports, and Invincibles all have the work cut out for them. They can still make it into that top 6, top 7, but for right now, the battle is on. 10 points separates second position from, or 10 points between second position and 7th position. So it's still pretty much anyone's game. Let the battle for second position, and I'm gonna stop saying that. But let the battle actually resume. So right now, the things that we've got in mind for this game: can 10-11 get 10 eliminations? Can can Royal Academy, or what is going to happen between Royal Academy, Royal Academy, FOWLPLAY, and Invincibles? And then what is going to be the jump around in that 2nd to 7th position? As I said, 10 points separates them. Let's get into the game. You're going to see the playing path for just a quick second there before it gets out of hand. And this time the playing path is on the western edge. And to be honest, just because of how these teams have played this tournament so far, or these finals, I would personally, just me personally, I would personally prefer or have preferred that the final game be Miramar. I seem to enjoy the way they play better on Miramar as compared to Erangel, because it does seem like there's something about Erangel that all these teams have not quite gotten yet. They're all, they're still very shaky when it comes to the map of Erangel. We're not really seeing, we tend to see them lose players a lot, but thankfully, this time the play zone actually does go towards that western side. So I'm thankful for two things. One, all the teams are in there. Secondly, there is a potential for a Gatka open field finish, and I think there is no better way to close out the tournament than in Gatka open fields. But that being said, a couple of teams, 3 teams actually, out there on the military island. Dream Team is finally graced us with their presence. Dream Team, Solo Esports, Saint Esports out there on the military island. So military base is being occupied by Solo Esports. The outskirts towards that western bridge is being held by Dream Team, and Saint Esports are out there in Novo Repnonye. Out there in Gatka, we have 300X with Royal Blood just right outside them. Both teams very close to each other when we start to look at the standings. So, as I said, right now, if you're not watching with a calculator, I do not know what you're doing. So, be sure to get your calculator in your hands, and we are going to see how this game is going to end up. 10-11 going for their secondary drop spot here in Zaki, or maybe even their main drop spot here in Zaki. Out there in Jojopol, we do North Jojopol really. We have 4RK out here with the side of 4B4M. And I'm just going to mention this just because we are out here in... oh, look at this one. Loot, loot, loot. So far, loot, loot. Oh, I cannot blame him for that. Unfortunately, loot is needed. This guy's going to walk into it. Oh, yeah. Alrighty. 8 bullets. He's got to make it count. Give up. Hey, one more. DBS, always superior. Pretty sure Priest would be happy about that one. But that being said, what was I saying? Because we're not judgeable, is it just me, or the Clatter of Clan finals just feels off without Nexus? You know, I believe some of you might agree with me, but it just kind of feels a little bit off. Shark Boy is onto something though. Already got one knock. He's got a grenade prepped up to the stairs. But yeah, the finals does feel weird without Nexus. It also, just because we have the military island also, it also feels weird without 21st Century. So, you know, these are two teams that we would be expecting to see here, but unfortunately they are not here. And many would argue that the reason why 10-11 is having such a great time is because 2 of the other strong teams, or even 3 if you're going to count the new active gaming squad, have not been present in this lobby. Send it down there. Good. Nice, 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 nice. He's going to be able to get that heal off. These boys don't mind though. Ooh, okay. Grenade does go up. Shark Boy is able to get his HP back up. DBS in the hand. Oh, he's got the pump action. Gonna jump downstairs. Mind games right here. Yeah, drop shot though. Ivan! Colette! Goes for the thirst. Oh, looking for 2. But that is all he needed. 4B4M comes out victorious on that fight. And 4RK will get sent back into the lobby early on. And Dream Team now might just be in their own trouble as they have to make that crossing towards the bridge. And it looks like no Rage are out there awaiting them. Or maybe not, as they do drive away looking to loot in the ferry pier. So that works. That really works. And to be honest, Blackaroni, yes, only you have changed name like 3 times today. What's his name? Surprised. Anyway, sha. Yes, your predictions have been late, but they were coming in through. They're still solid, so I'm kind of enjoying that. That is step 1 to becoming a good analyst. So yes, you're getting there. Love the energy, love the enthusiasm. Goes a long way. 300 Esports currently getting caught out in the open though. Putin. Oh, Pogba. There go uproot person. Somebody has to get uprooted. Wow, Royal Blood. Come on, Steph. Oh, they're chasing. They are chasing. Let's go. I love this. Pin him. Remove him. Oh. Pogba, that was actually a very good play to really prevent. Oh, sorry. Who's on the top of the vehicle? Yeah, Pogba, really. That was actually a very good play from Pogba to ward off those shots coming in through from the side of Royal Blood. I think 10-11, Invincibles must have heard those shots, but Invincibles unfortunately coming in with only 2 players. Same thing can be said about FOWLPLAY. And look at 2 teams that I was saying, going into this game, I want to see what the pendulum activity is going to be between both of them. But it does look like they were not even having interest in any of that. Saint Esports complete their looting using that eastern bridge to make it into the circle. Safest way to get in. Solo Esports realizes that whatever they do, they have to rotate late. So yeah, they're gonna have to wait this one out for a long time with the hope that the players there from Dream Team do not choose and opt to gatekeep them. Invincibles down to 2 players. They have suffered a whole lot in the arms there of Royal Blood. Let's see Sean X coming into the chat. He's pissed off. It's like, hey man, he's just too OP. Predictions coming in through the chat though from Red Dot. He does say he feels like FAKEWASTAKEN can get 40 eliminations and a winner chicken dinner. How are they doing right now? They're still down on 0 elims. So maybe not the great start. But anyway, Dream Team though find themselves in the engagement with this idea of No Rage, and No Rage realizes that they cannot afford to go out to this team just here. They are sitting on the brink, on the edges. They are on the fence, and they know that going out is not an option. And you can see just what it means to them. They're currently 6th position, and they are holding up so nicely up against this idea of Dream Team. They're currently in that gas station. They have to complete this fight as quickly as possible, because by the time teams start to... Oh, wait, they do not even have enough loot. I don't know if Pop Smoke has got enough money to buy himself a couple loot. I believe there is a shop in this compound. Hopefully they're able to pass it around. 10-11 complete their loot, get out of Zarki, and they've started their rotation. And to be honest, it's always promising games when we see 10-11 land in Zarki. And now this is exactly what No Rage did not want. This fight to have another party in it, because we're seeing Solo Esports now find their way across the bridge. Sean X gets started with Royal Blood, finds that one knock. Still a little bit of long range engagements though. Is he gonna crash it? They want to crash it. Wonderful stuff. I will pull up to them. I would actually pull up to them just to see what they're about to do. It's a 2v4. And Invincibles seem to want all the smoke. Here comes Sean X and Choco crashing onto the little shack. Steph got the DBS in hand. Sean doesn't know what is about to hit him as Steph spots him from behind. One shot, make that 2. Down he goes. Oh, grenade is sexy from his own teammate to take him down. And I think Invincibles now down to just Choco with his own DBS. But he has 12k doing in the damage. Invincibles fall. And that is going to be Invincibles looking to probably lose that 8th position that they find themselves in. That was a very ambitious push. One knock as a 2-man squad, and you full sent it onto a full squad. I really do not know what you're on. But talk about a play of the century. They just got a little too excited, and I know the excuse is going to be, we're just a 2-man squad. We just came here to play. Yeah, whatever. Solo Esports, though, make it across the bridge. And to be honest, No Rage do not have enough ammo. They do not have enough utils to start taking this fight. They need to leave. They need to leave, and they have vehicles. I do not know why they've not left. Leave here, make it into the quarry area of the map. I don't know, go to a better place. FAKEWASTAKEN though decided to go to this compound that I did mention, and yes, it is a good one. Normally I would expect 10-11 to be here. Having watched them the last couple of weeks, we do know that this is one of their POIs, especially when they land in Zaki. But it does look like they're not having interest in it for the time being, or maybe they are. Because we're seeing FAKEWASTAKEN currently holding this compound here. 10-11 looking to just drive around, trying to bait out a couple of shots. Metro has already made that crossing to the other side of the bridge, and I don't think the rest of 10-11 want any of this smoke. I don't think they want to take this fight early on. I think it's a nice play coming through from 10-11, realizing that, you know, they've gone 2 games right now. They've taken early engagements. It's not really worked out for them, but they did have one knock now though, or they do have one knock up onto Rogue Baby. And it does seem like they want to go for that full send. CEO looking for that little bit of an off angle. As Show Me continues to put in the shot. Metro too much here to defend this title as the MVP, as Shakid falls down to Final Boss. And I have to mention, Final Boss's ability to find that off angle is absolutely wonderful. Metro too much though. He's got a beautiful grenade upstairs onto Sphinx, but it doesn't quite land. But here comes Final Boss. The revive has been come. Oh, sorry. Actually, the revive did not come through. Oh, Final Boss though getting tagged off from the top of the hill. As Final Boss looking for those shots. Grenade upstairs. Finks is still down. CEO falls. Rogue Baby is also still down. As Fake was taken down to just the one player. Final boss knows he's upstairs. He's got the DBS in hand though, and he sees him by the stairs. Goes for the shot, and he's gonna take him out. Clean wipe coming in through. 10-11 remain victorious. As I said, I know this is a compound they always want to take, and it was interesting to see that he left one player, trying to make the rest of the team there Fake was taking feel like you know, they were moving. But as I said, they can spoil it for anybody. Fake was taken is out now. Oh my god. Second place opens up. Royal Blood. Royal Blood have 2 eliminations. They need one more. One more. And they will be able to overtake the side of Fake was taken. However, 300X still alive. Fake was taken. Might just have lost second place in the final game of the day to 10-11. Oh no. Guys, this thing is giving PMGC. The final day, the battle continues. Oh my god. There is no way. There is actually no way this is happening. Fake was taken. We saw this come through from them. The same mistake they made yesterday. They had good games all game long. But when it got to the final game, they messed it up. They went out early. And I didn't falter them for it yesterday because, I mean, they had a good game. They were in 12th position before. They had a great run. And right now, it does look like they might be finishing in 7th position. Or maybe even 5th at this point. I'd say 5th. Or maybe 7th. But no way. There is no way this is happening on the final game. 10-11. As I said, they can stand in the way of anybody. Real Blood. Rage Shield, 300X, no Rage Esports. If they were reading the elimination feed, they know that second place is open for grabs right now. And now we start to see the way it goes. 300X rotating very close to the side of Rage Shield. And Rage Shield have this chance, this last game, to prove me wrong. Prove me very wrong. Because I said it. We do see Rage Shield start off a tournament very well, but going towards the final day, they do not do too well. DBS in the hands, and 300X lose one to get started. Rage Shield, they lost one in terms of knocks, but here comes the rest of 300X. Levi, I don't think they want to settle for this. It is Rage Shield, so they know they cannot go out. Real Academy, on the other hand, looking to spot some of the players there from FOWLPLAY. One knock has been found. And 96 will look to get revived. And now 10-11 though, looking to get distracted as no Rage. Oh, no. Make that dream team. Getting started with the side there of 300X. 300X would lose one more. I'm going to pull over to the side there of 10-11. Because it does look like they are approaching 4B4M. 4B4M did take them out in Miramar. And that is the one knock that they need. They found that intro. Looking for a second. Anticipating the peaks coming in through from 4B4M. And Metro too much. The intro fragger putting in the work. Showmeat gets a couple of damage done. Oh, almost goes down there. Has to go for the heal now. Final boss though. Looking for a little bit of the push. No Rage. Up against 300X. And here's the grenade upstairs towards Rich. Lands upstairs and the nade is sexy. Final boss. I'm going to mention it again. Arguably one of the best grenaders I've seen. And the grenades currently being sent. Most free. The last player left for 4B4M. 10-11 looking for their revenge. But it's going to be one player to fall. It's going to be CEO. DBS in the hands of Showmeat, and revenge has been found. 10-11 up to 7 eliminations. But we're going to pull over to No Rage. As they've gotten themselves 5 eliminations. That alone puts them in 4th position right now. 300X in a very huge of a pinch. They're down to just the one in Pogba. 4th position is where 300X were seated before the start of this game. And now it is slipping through their hands. Pogba is in the chopsticks. And he has to hold on here. But here comes the battle between the Rage. Flower C spots them out in the open. No Rage has been spotted. And now they have no vehicles to work with. And the damage now being done. Hader is being spotted from the side. Roach finds the knock. No Rage. They cannot afford to go out here. Rage Shield gets the thirst, so they know it is No Rage. They know they have to take them out. Fatal now getting shot at. The run over comes through, but it doesn't go. The jump was just right in time. Quality still has that little bit of an off angle, and he's looking for the knocks, but he cannot find it just yet. Flower C comes in through, but falls. No Rage might be able to get himself, but Fatal will drop. No Rage needs every single point they can get right now. Bad boy behind the hay bales. Things are crumbling for Rage Shield. Oh, sorry, for No Rage. Bad boy down to a slither of HP. Pop Smoke has to ward them off, but misses the mark on where Roach is. Now his position has been exposed. He gets spotted, and things are coming crumble down for the side here of No Rage. Bad boy, the last player left. The jump shot is gonna make Roach spot him, and No Rage falls. Rage Shield, they have the opportunity, understanding what they needed to do, and Rage Shield bump themselves up a little bit more. 5 elimination puts them on 79 points. 1 point just right behind Fake Was Taken. Royal Blood is still alive, so they still have the work cut out for them. Royal Blood needs 1 more point just to climb above the side of Fake Was Taken. Fake Was Taken, right now they will be shaking. They're watching with calculators in their hands. They will be trembling. They went out a little too early. 300x. All hopes lay on the shoulders there of Pogba. A defensive midfielder that we know. But can he play defensive, as now Royal Blood starts to make their way through into the chopsticks? Dream Team is here to play a little bit of spoiler, and Rage Shield is just out there in the background. Oh no, here comes the shot. Royal Blood, Ayman, he spotted the position there by Pogba, and Pogba realizes he needs to take this player out, and indeed he will get him down. 1 point for 300x. 77 is the number now. 80 is the threshold. Where are your calculators? Who is doing the mathematics? Saint Esports all alone on Pochinki Hill. They need 10 points to get in there. 10-11 already have 7 eliminations, so they need 3 more to breach that 100 elimination points. But Royal Blood lose 1 more. Dream Team are the ones playing spoiler. Make that 2 more. Raven is the last one up. But Royal Blood are thankful that Dream Team is one of the very passive teams in the lobby. As that push is not coming in through, Royal Blood needs to get this revive. But Pogba, he is doing a lot of damage. Sending out the nades. And Sent, they know they need 10 points. They need the most points here to climb up to that second position. I spoke about Senti Sports back to back to back. They have made it into the finals of the Clatter of Clans. I said I want this season to be that season that they would finally be able to find themselves in that pole position. And right now, they have the chance. Isolated on the south. Rage Shield on the southwest. Going for the full send up onto Dream Team. Can they afford to lose players? 5 eliminations is all they have. 5 points, 79. They need at least 1 more to even the points there with Fake Was Taken. And even more if they look to outlive and out-survive the players there from Royal Blood. Danny Brown doing a lot of driving. But Rage Shield looking for the crash. But instead they will lose 1 player as quality falls. And maybe this is just something that would play out well for the side here of Rage Shield. Because once again, Dream Team would not push up to them. And maybe this knock is all they need to realize that they need to leave these fights. They cannot go out. Pogba though, doing the damage onto the side there of Royal Blood. He is not going down without a fight. And I think he knows that it is Royal Blood. And just knowing that, he knows he has to take them out. If at all they want a chance to be in at least 3rd position. But Pogba needs to tear a page out of Shakid's book, because that is exactly what he needs, and not all of these unnecessary shots. They play zone, moves up, and indeed we will be getting a Gatka open field finish. Navy SEALs have a strong position. Same thing can be said about Royal Academy. 10-11 gets into the vehicles because they realize they need a strong position as well. And Pogba now might just get full sense by the side there of Royal Blood, because here comes Steph and Bump. They lost one player and Pogba's got a grenade. He needs to clutch this one out. The grenade is good, but he doesn't get the damage. Steph now has a grenade of their own, and the Molotov is there. Oh, one grenade lands. Second one about to. Pogba doesn't want to go down, but it is coming through in his face. He's getting shot at from behind and he falls. 300x out of discussion. Royal Blood get the one elimination that they needed to even the tides there with FAKEWASTAKEN. However, FAKEWASTAKEN remain in second because of that tiebreaker being the chicken dinner. Here comes Solo Esports though. Tov into the chopsticks, right into the line of sight of Royal Blood. And they know exactly where he is. Everyone wants a piece of the chopsticks right now. Red Shield, Roach driving towards the chopstick, and now he realizes there's a team. Loses his back tire, has to get out, but will get tagged up. Red Shield cannot go out here. Royal Blood still alive. Red Shield quality needs to come in for the crash, but Navy SEALs are waiting that push coming in through, but Navy SEALs lose one player to the third party. Red Shield are already in here for the party, and it's only quality to hold alone on his lone storm. DBS in his hands, and he's got Tenko on his right. Turns his back to Tenko, and he's going to lose a whole lot of HP. Going to fall down also. Danny Brown, last player left for Red Shield, has to hold down the fort. They need at least one elimination. Make that two. Royal Blood is still alive. The grenades are not quite getting in the building there. Nubinho is here, and Navy SEAL might just be the pain, the thorn in the flesh. Danny Brown anticipating the push here. DBS in the hands. Has to swap that shield, swap that vest, or maybe get in the vehicle and leave. Danny Brown, you have the chance. It's now or never. They cannot afford to go out before Royal Blood here. Nubinho looking to come through from the side. Danny Brown gets into that buggy and leave, but it's getting too late. It's getting too late. Navy SEALs holding up. Royal Blood is still alive. The only mission, that grenade is good, and the vehicle bursts into smokes. Danny Brown falls. It crumbles right in the faces of Red Shield and Royal Blood. Have they realized they need one more point? One more point. They are on the edge of the blue. 9 teams left. If one more team goes out, they get 1 point extra from placements, and that is all they need to clutch a second place finish. Senti Sports are still alive in the meanwhile. They need 10 points. A chicken dinner puts them in second position. They have 1 point right now from elimination. All 4 players still alive, with Royal Academy though right in the outskirts. Royal Academy has to hold up against the side of 10-11, who have 9 elims. They need one more to breach the 100-point gap. But that compound being held by Royal Academy is a little too strong. They are looking for the knocks, but they found one. Show needs to find it. Smoker out here on the range line, and here comes the grenades. It's a good one from Metro, but it's not to find the knocks, at least not yet. Another one goes through, explodes a little too early, and 10-11 looking to accept my challenge. The grenades are a little too short. Show me it is here in the vehicle, but that revive has already come up. As I said, Royal Academy, that position they're holding is a very strong one, and 10-11 continue to scout across the edges of the zone. Royal Blood is still alive, but once again they need one more team to go out. If they take out this player here from Solo Esports, the work is done. They just need to hope. Where are your calculators? And here comes the Molotov. He gets the spread up onto top, and they find the knock. Royal Blood, second place right now. They're doing it. Now they need to survive. They have the edge of the zone. Saints do not have that zone. And Fake was taken. Their palms are in their faces right now. How have they let this happen? Second position starts in this game. And right now it's looking like they might just have to settle for third. They might just have to settle for third. Rage Shield, hoping they've done enough. No Rage, hoping they've done enough, but here comes the crashes. Dream Team sending it straight into the side of 10-11. Slinger finds the CEO, drops him down. 10-11 have still not got it. Oh, they have now 12 eliminations and about to make that 13. Make that 14 now as they get yet another knock. Navy SEALs have the position of their interest, but here comes Saints. They are dropping numbers. iShowMeet is doing it. Oh, Zach down to 1 HP. Saints need a chicken dinner to finish in second position. Right now they have just the 1 point, which still keeps them out there in 7th position. By the way, the grenade is good from Zach, and showmeet falls. A little bit of time to grab at least 1 revive, and just maybe they can get the 10 points that they need. 11 now, given that the side here of Royal Blood is still alive. 10-11 continue to drop in numbers. The zone moves. Royal Blood needs to move as well. But Royal Academy, they are doing the damage, and Saints falls. And Royal Blood have done enough. They have survived. Put themselves in second position here in the Clatter of Clans, and they know it. Are they aware? They needed 3 points to overtake the side of Fake was taken, and now they have 4. 300X did not do enough. Rage Shield did not do enough. No Rage Esports did not do enough. And Saint Esports have just crumbled. We're down to the final 6 teams. -1 down to the grumpy one. DBS in his hands is going to be able to find the smoker. Falls into his knees. And 10-11 now. Eventually coming crashing onto the side of Navy SEALs. But the same thing can be said about Royal Blood. Metro too much finds the intro knock. CEO to complete the thirst. Nubinho got a grenade in hand, but he's going to have second thoughts. Metro too much from the side. Looks for that grenade. And he finds the knock. But final boss would fall. As the shots, the trade is initiated. Nubinho still at that off angle, and it's down to Tenko Drift to hold down the fort. Final boss is still crawling. CEO with the DBS looking to draw closer as 10-11 having a good game, but Royal Blood eventually start to fall as they make their way into the zone. But once again, it doesn't matter. They have done enough. They have done enough, Royal Blood. And FOWLPLAY remain alive. FOWLPLAY remain alive. FOWLPLAY remain alive, which means a 8th place position for FOWLPLAY is still in play. But Royal Blood now, they have to face up against 10-11. The CEO has got grenades in hand, and I think he's aware. And that is one nade to find Steph. Another nade sent out to that position, and this time it finds Raven. Bump is the last one left. And Royal Blood might just be able to kiss their ways, or kiss their tournament goodbye. They've done more than enough. And Bump is getting shot at from the side. FOWLPLAY eventually takes them out. But it is inevitable that Royal Blood would finish second position. Now all eyes on FOWLPLAY. 3 points already. FOWLPLAY have 56 points. If they get up to 12, or if they get up to 14, a chicken dinner with 4 elims, they would be able to get themselves at least a 7th place finish. Can they do it? They need to hit 70 points. Royal Academy is still alive. They have 51 points, just 5 points shy away from the side here of FOWLPLAY, but they're down to Smoker. And now you understand why I love the Gatka open fields. But 10-11, they are driving around, and Metro too much finds the off angle, but he falls from the shots from behind. The CEO down to a slither of HP. Smoker in the blue zone. Metro acts as the extra body shield that CEO needs, but that grenade, if it lands, it will do the damage. FOWLPLAY, 3 eliminations and maybe 4 to get the chicken dinner. All they needed. all that they needed. And did they do enough? Foul play. Have they actually done enough? It's 5 eliminations and a chicken dinner, but have they done enough? Wow. What have we witnessed here? Royal Blood from 5th position on day 1 have found their way. They've climbed up to the top to 2nd position. Fake was taken all the way from 14th, or make that 12 points, or 12th place, with 14 points on day 1. We're in 2nd place up till the final game. And 10-11 came through, ruining every single chance that they had. Fake was taking all hands on their faces right now. It was down to the final game. It was very tight. And this is why we say, bring in your upper game from the start of the tournament. I am so... Wow. How has this happened? FOWLPLAY had 56 points. Centi Sports had 70. FOWLPLAY with 14 points, that's 15 points from Chicken Dinner, puts them on 71. But I think Centi Sports were able to do what? Placement points, and I think FOWLPLAY might just finish in 8th. But what a game that we've just witnessed here. In the Clatter of Clans Season 20. And we await the leaderboards. We await the leaderboards to know who finished where. But we know one thing for sure. 10-11 crowned the champions undisputed of the Clatter of Clans Season 20. Getting themselves 100 and I believe 3, 4, 5 eliminations to go alongside it. And the dub. They had just one chicken dinner in the finals. One chicken dinner. And they were able to accrue at least 130 points in the finals of this tournament. An excellent team. Priest called it a month ago. He said 10-11 are going to win the next Clatter of Clans. And that is exactly what they've done. Royal Blood. I am so impressed at the run they had. The team from Tanzania getting themselves the 2nd place finish. Now 3rd place. Was it Fake was taken? It's not Royal Shield. It's not Rage Shield. I know that one for sure. But it's somewhere between Fake was taken and 300X. Wow. It's been an amazing day of games. And I was just saying it. I take back my initial comment at the beginning. You know. I take it back. I'm like, maybe yes, it should have actually ended on Erangel. Because I don't think Myanmar would have given us this much drama. And we have the map standings. Not the match rank, not the overall leaderboard, just the rankings. We have just the match rankings, and I'm just going to show that to you, just so you can see how many points each of the teams got in today's games. What a game. Let me know in the chat. Who do you think finished in 3rd place? Fake was taken, 300 and 300X. If Pogba wasn't being so noisy, if he wasn't being so noisy, they just might have actually gotten as much point as they needed. And I'm just going to take you guys to show you just the match rankings. And once again, this is just the rankings of this game alone, right? And here's what we have. 10-11, 27 points. FOWLPLAY 15. Royal Academy 9 points. Royal Blood 9 points. They needed 3 and they tripled it. 9 points. And now here's where we start to ask the question. Navy Seal 6. Rage Shield 6 points. That puts them on 80, on the same amount of points with Fake Was Taken. But Fake Was Taken has the 2 chicken dinners, so they win that on what's it called? On the tiebreakers. Ladies and gentlemen, the final standings are here. The final standings are here. I am so nervous. And I can't even imagine how the teams are feeling right now, especially Fake Was Taken. They had a very impressive run. They deserved it. A very deserving run, if you ask me. But it was just down to the last game. I mentioned this yesterday. Look at the things you made a mistake in and work on it. But they did not work on finishing the day. They went out early to 10-11. But can you actually blame them? Ladies and gentlemen, the final standings of the Clatter of Clans Season 20. 10-11 your champions. Royal Blood in second position. And Rage Shield only able to get 79. Fake Was Taken still get a podium finish, but that is not the finish that they needed. And this might be off by 1 or 2 numbers, because I know we have the calculators, but the correct numbers would be updated on the Clatter of Clans. But this is roughly how it stands. 300X Esports finishes in 5th, No Rage finish in 6th, Saint Esports finished in 7th, and FOWLPLAY needed 2 more points to finish in 7th position. They finished in 8th. Royal Academy finished in 9th. Invincibles in 10th position from a very outrageous push. Solo Esports in 11th position. Dream Team in 12th. Navy Seals in 13th. For Real Ekip in 14th. Sorry, Navy Seals in 13th. For Real in 14th. For BM, for BAM G or 4B4M in 15th position, and -1 Rebel, 1 chicken dinner, but not quite able to clear out the tournament, close it out as they finish in 16th position. And that was a very beautiful way to end the tournament. I couldn't have asked for anything better. I'm going to be uploading the top fragger leaderboards right now, just so we can see. And now, actually, the top fragger now was somewhere in between. It's somewhere between Final Boss and Metro. And from what I can see, it is Final Boss. 41 elims. He was absolutely on fire, really. Grenades were excellent. He was very crucial in many of the fights that 10-11 were taking. You know, always able to find himself that entry knock. If he doesn't get that entry knock, he's going to get the second knock. He always is good. His grenades were something else. And I really would love to see him continue on that prowess. Metro too much in second position, following closely behind. The entry fragger there for 10-11. Always seeing him crashing first. Well deserved. And 10-11 having 4 players in the top 8. Xylo from Saint Esports with 25 elims. Fatal from No Rage in 4th with 22. I Show Meets in 21 or with 21 elims in 5th position. And there he goes, your top 16 players. Mystic had it in mind to get a couple more eliminations from day 1, but unfortunately Rage Shield just fell a little too short. But ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of the Clatter of Clans Season 20. And I appreciate you all for following suit with us on this journey. And we will be seeing you in the next one. But that being said, thank you, Unsullied Army. Thank you to all the sponsors that we've got for this tournament. And thank you to all the teams. Once again, I would always say it after every tournament. You got to this finals for a reason, and you have played so well. You made it up to this point. Pick up, count your losses. Watch the VODs, look at what you did wrong, and continue to practice. And we've been emphasizing on the practice and the scrims, and I believe you'd be able to get worthy practice there. So be sure to get your practices done. look at what you've done wrong, look at what the teams that or the winning teams did right, and you know, capitalize on that, work on how you can include that in your gameplay, and you will be fine. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for tuning in. It's your boy Crowns. I enjoyed every single bit of this, and I hope you did too. But thank you for tuning in to the Clatter of Clans Season 20, and we will be seeing you in other seasons. Until then, you have a good night, and bye-bye.